And good evening and welcome to the Jackson Christian Campus. Brian Bullard, and that's Coach Brian Bullard, Mr. Positivity himself. I already feel good. He just came up and he lit up the upstairs area with his positivity. Coach Joe Holloway, we're going to have a very interesting contest tonight from Jackson Christian. One that you'll want to stay tuned to and call 5 friends. If you got some friends in Gleason, they do not know, though, that it's on our Facebook page, and we next time we will get the word out a little better about that. But you can call people there, our Jackson Christian fans. Hopefully they know normally we're doing football, but it's ready to do basketball. And over the next couple of nights that we broadcast, Coach Bullard and I, and we'll probably get Coach Palmer up here, and we'll deal with the football season. What a great football season we had. Sometimes it's got to end, but we're Final Four, semifinals of the state. And that's nothing to we are the best 4 teams left in the state. Now we're eliminated, but that's okay. It's down to 2. And you know what? On the right night, on any given night, we can play with them. Started out well the other night, but Brian, and we'll talk about that just for a minute, had some things, it's kind of like the wheels came off the bus later in the football game.
Yeah, and we knew going into that game, quality opponent, very quality quarterback, and we got to see firsthand just what we've been hearing. We kept up early and then just kind of slowed down there, ran out of gas, and they put up some points. But our kids' fault. I mean, you can't watch that game and think that they didn't give everything they had, and our seniors and our young guys, just it wasn't the way we wanted it to end, but it was a good night for Jackson Christian being back in the semifinals.
Oh, it really is. Our win total is up. We had some young men break some records. Darby has become the winningest head coach in Jackson Christian history, an illustrious history. I remember when Steve Stroud started this program a long time ago, many moons ago, and our field is so much different. Right now we got one of the class fields in the entire state of Tennessee.
Yeah, we're fortunate, Coach. We're blessed with nice facilities and a great place to play and never have to paint it and always be able to go out there and practice. And our band can use it, our baseball team can use it, our flag football teams can use it, our track. I mean, it's just it really is a multi-purpose facility, and we're excited to keep trying to build towards making that next game. And, we graduate some really talented seniors, some quality seniors, but we bring some quality players back, and we're excited about next year.
Absolutely. We're going to talk more about this game, but you are listening and watching the BallGame Blitz TV show produced by Worthy Road Studios on the Jackson Christian High School Facebook page. Now, remember, this game will be archived on YouTube sometime later tonight or early in the morning. It will be there forever. You can go back and watch it. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2022. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz TV show without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. There are, I don't think, any other games in our group of schools we do tonight. But with that, we're going to take our first time out here on Jackson Christian basketball.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more. Your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Back here at the gymnasium on the campus of Jackson Christian School, a beautiful gymnasium. And you're getting a great shot from Worthy Road Studios. We'll have a floor camera tonight. And if you can see the gentleman squinched up against the wall, Paul Schultze, fine-tuning the cameras. We will have a main camera upstairs. We got the greatest basketball color man, also a great baseball coach, and a great football coach, Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway. We got Gary Lockhart, who produces and directs Brian and I's Jackson Christian Eagle show, along with Darby Palmer. And you see the officials down there. You see Bill Wheatley talking to, looks like a couple of the coaches. One of them's Kyle. I don't recognize the back of the other one because Tony is over here talking to Sean Stevenson, and that's a whole story in itself. Brian, you and I have had a busy weekend, but what do you expect in this contest?
Well, Coach, I was just looking at what our girls did Saturday against Bradford and pulled up our Twitter feed, and our girls got a big win, 54-17 over Bradford, and Lily Barnes led the Lady Eagles with 14 points. Eleni Arborough, 13 points, 13 rebounds. And then I think everybody pretty much got in the book there with a big win. And I talked to Coach Schutz a little bit today, and his words were still acclimating to a new system, trying to stay focused, trying to stay disciplined with what he's trying to get these girls to do. And most of the time it's this way, but he said it starts on the defensive end, and he wants to play hard-nosed defense and then get out in transition when those opportunities arise.
Well, let's talk about Tony for a minute. He started out a young man. He actually coached against our own David Sisko, and you said, wait a minute, it's Shane Sisko, it's Jeff Sisko, Luann Sisko, Holt. David is the dad of those three, but they used to all coach in the YMCA league.
Okay.
Some pretty knowledgeable Jacksonians, and Tony cut his teeth coaching against some of the Sharks of Jackson, Tennessee, became an assistant at USJ. He moved to JCM, and we are very fortunate to have him here.
Absolutely, and he did a great job with those girls at JCM, and it was an opportunity for us to interview him here. And he's had a long, successful basketball career, and he's got a great team of young girls to coach and to mentor. And I think, excuse me, one senior coach, one senior, bunch of freshmen, bunch of sophomores. A lot of talent on this ball club.
And, of course, we're going to take a timeout here. It's coming up close to that. Gary will give us the proper directions and things like that on that. Brian is going to handle the starting lineups for both teams tonight, and he always does a good job anyway, but I would have had to let my voice be saved a little bit tonight. It's one of those. And I know Candace Rowland's listening. Yes, I'm going to use my magic mouthwash here in a few moments. It's a compound, folks, that it will kind of restore your voice a little bit. It's not bad now. I just didn't do all the things I'm supposed to before game. Spent too much time talking down there. A lot of luminaries here tonight. We've seen old coaches, old referees, new coaches and referees. And so I guess we got one of the premier games here in West Tennessee tonight, Brian.
That's a great crew. I recognize Coach Mike Goff down there, a good friend of mine, and coached baseball against him, and pretty good official, so solid crew.
Yeah, we will hopefully pick up the young people coming onto the floor, and are we going to have our graphics up there tonight on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Brian will call them out as they come out. He's going to handle both teams. And I tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to turn it back to the world's greatest director under Paul Schultze. He's executive director, so two different categories. And if we don't mention that, we don't get the paychecks tonight either.
That's right.
And we're going to turn it over to Gary Lockhart. We'll come back to Jackson Christian after this timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We are back, just getting ready. 1:19 and counting left on the clock, and that's something you'll like. Thompson and Smith's insurance clock there. It'll have the score, and the time will remind you of the quarters. You can see we're playing the Bulldogs, and the Eagles are playing against each other. I hope our Eagles can get those pecks on the head of the Bulldogs. Fine team. They bring in Sean Stevenson, who is known for coaching at Dresden, at Westview, now at Gleason. He's had some coaching jobs in Kentucky, and also Brian, he had a year of assistant coaching at Ole Miss, but he got homesick for West Tennessee.
Okay.
And two great matchups. These guys have faced each other before, especially when Westview always has their Thanksgiving and their Christmas tournament. I think our kids are going to that too.
Yep.
Tell you what we're going to do. Let's check this out and see what. And we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And here's Brian Bullard with the starting lineups for both teams.
Coach, you got number 32, Haley Young, a senior forward. Number 31, Autumn Mingle. Number 40, Kaylee Tucker, she's a senior. Number 21, Ava Sawyer, the guard, she's a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 44, Sophie Wilson. Coach, I believe, well, they're starting one junior, four seniors. Now the starters for your Lady Eagles. Starting at guard, number 11, Taylor Baines. Also starting at guard, our lone senior, number 15, Trinity Brooks. Starting at forward, number 21, sophomore. Glad to have her back, Carly Holt. Number 22, sophomore, Elena Yarbrough. Or excuse me, she's a junior. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 30, Gibson Boykin.
And Gibson, if you don't recognize the name, she is a transfer here, but she is the sister of the rifleman, Grant Boykin, and Grant's the dad, Gage. Gage, forgive me, I told you I'd make that mistake before then. I'll call Gibson Gage before it's over with tonight. We're going to miss Gage tonight. He's, I guess I better follow the HIPAA rules, and I know what medically is wrong. He hopefully will be back tomorrow night, because we got a game. We'll be here again tomorrow night, Chester County. I think a lot of pressure tonight, because Tony's teams are always known for pressure, and you'll see changes of defense anywhere from man-to-man to 1-3-1 zone, 2-3 zone with some traps in it. They will do a lot of things, Gleason will. We're going to do different new things this year that we haven't done before.
That's right.
And here's the tip. Gleason controls, picking it up is 44, Wilson. Back across court.
Looks like we're in a 1-2-2.
Yep, and Tony likes that. They match up and trap out of this. You have to close out hard because Gleason will shoot a lot of threes, and the first one off. Rebound is going to be pulled down, and here comes Gibson Boykin. She'll take it all the way the hole, and she is fouled, and yes, she'll shoot two.
Good aggressive rebound and good aggressive drive there by Gibson. Getting to the free throw line, Coach.
Gibson will flat take it to you, to the hole. She goes to the line on great win over a very good Bradford team, and we really played some serious defense on them the other night.
Yes, sir.
And that first point of the game goes to Gibson Boykin. That just makes Grant want to play, or Gage want to play more. Grant used to be a pretty good athlete in the old days. Second one shot, it rolls around, it's good, and we're up 2-0.
Little token press here, trying to make them work it up the floor.
They only have 10 players on the Gleason team, and we want to make them, as Coach told you, and here's the three up, no good. Air ball shot by Wilson, and you hear the crowd. You know they're going to be active. Quickly into the forecourt, into the post to Holt. She turns, fires, and she makes her two tonight, so she's on the board. And Carly, of course, a very good player. Her mother was the Mad Bomber over at Northside from the corner, the three-point specialist. Years ago, though, we won't talk about how long. And Wilson's got it. And they look to Wilson quite a bit so far tonight. 21 is I believe she is the junior, or am I wrong about that? No, she's a senior too, Sawyers. I lost a year on her. There's a pass too high made by Tucker, and she would love to have that one back, and we're going to get the turnover there.
Really good ball pressure by the Lady Eagles and force a turnover.
Sure is. Bringing the ball up. Gibson will be on the point guard. That's Boykin. And a nice high screen. Love that. Always have. She'll go to the hole, and she's going to get fouled. That'll be the second team foul.
Good take there. Aggressive to the basket with the right hand and went up strong and earned two more free throws, Coach. Doing a good job attacking the basket.
Oh, yes, we are doing the job. 2 team fouls on them. We have none. And I'm going to have to not depend on the player foul board tonight. She doesn't miss those free throws, and if you wonder, yes, she can shoot the three-pointer. But we've got a lot of young ladies that can shoot that three.
That's right.
Second one good. She's got 4 points, and it's a 6-0 lead. Jackson Christian back with that press that Coach told you about. And here they go to Wilson on the left wing. Back out front. They take it, drive, and I think we're going to get a foul. We kind of ran beside them, Coach.
In good position. I would like to see Elena just keep moving her feet. She had help from Carly underneath and just reached in, and those are the fouls that we like for Elena to stay away from early.
Yes, we need her to. We make them throw it outside. Here's Wilson's three up off the back of the iron. Gleason will get the rebound, but stolen, who's a specialist. It's going to be Trinity Brooks getting her steps right, and that's what Brooks does well. She picks up the loose balls, a human vacuum cleaner.
Coach, I thought Gleason had the rebound, and she tipped it away and went into transition. Great job.
Now a little extended pressure, and again, we will remind you all season, Coach Schutz likes that pressure. And here's Brooks again, second steal. going to the hole, pulls up, shoots the 5-footer off the back of the iron, and it looks like it was pushed out of bounds. The impetus came from Gleason.
Coach, what I like there is you see Trinity pull up and not charge and shoot the mid-range jumper.
You remember, though, when she was a freshman and sophomore, sometimes we took it too far to the hole.
That's right. Number 50 coming in there for Gleason, Jada Perry.
Perry now in for them, wearing 50. She started for them last year, coming off the bench this year.
Running flex out of the inbounds.
Here's the pass inside. Let's see, Holt wants to go. Does go, but let's see. They say a little traveling music maestro. Is that Terry Clement down there with his back to us? I can't tell if it is.
Yes, sir. Just one too many steps there from Carly.
Had a good idea.
Right.
And you're right. If you take one of those steps off, again, the 1-2-2, 3/4 court press, because we're not hard. We're letting them get in. We're just making them work. Ball up there. Gibson getting her timing on it. Look at Carly Holt get out. For somebody that had the injury she had, it's going to be off Gleason's hands and out of bounds, belonging to the Lady Eagles.
Coach, the key to that zone, when the ball's in the air, you got to move. You can't wait till it's called. Carly did a great job getting there on the catch and forcing a turnover.
And we're doing a much better job moving this year. Last year at times we started playing hard at the end, but early, a lot of hands there, and I thought the squeak might have been a whistle. It wasn't. It was picked down. Here's the drive by Brooks, the kick out around. Here's the shot up off the iron. The rebound's going to be pulled down by Jada Perry. She's a junior center. 3-point shot up off the back of the iron, but rebound belongs to Gleason. And they go out front, and Sawyer's driving on the hole. Rebound, let's see if Holt gets it. No, it's going to be off of the player. That's 32, Hallie Young. I nearly said Haley. Her name is Hallie.
Okay.
Hallie. And
good job,
Senior.
Elena.
Yeah.
Good job, Elena, not fouling there on that contest.
Here's the high screen for Boykin. Coming up is Yarborough, who has really good moves inside and has a good, nice 15-footer. Here's the shot up off the iron. No good. And that one was by Baines, and here comes Gleason streaking down the floor. Good defensive transition then, Brian.
We were able to he ran back there defensively, but picked up a cheap one there. Trinity reaching in. I think we got some tired bodies out there right now, Coach, and you got some subs coming in there for the Lady Eagles.
Looks like Little is coming on for our Lady Eagles. That's Tess Little, and we saw her hit a few bombs last year too. Baines is out, Boykin's out. Now Boykin had she ran into at South Gibson the fire extinguisher over there, and she may have a date with the chiropractor. Nice move, back door, and the travel kept what could have been a decent shot from going in. It's 8-0.
8-0 still. Playing good defense. They missed a couple open shots, but we're doing a good job limiting them to one shot. Lily Barnes in the game along with Blakely Melton.
Here's the baseline drive. Brooks goes up, gets the shot stripped from her, and we're going to call a jump ball. So the possession arrow. Wow, I thought they got the opening tip. I must have missed one in there, and I'm not marking it in the book. Oh, hustling up there was Barnes. I was right.
There you go, yep.
Every once in a while, I get one right. Even a blind squirrel, in my case, finds an acorn.
Coach Phillips on the clock and Coach Wyatt down there on the book got that one right for us.
Hey, some good people down there on that book. And, of course, I know Terry Clement well. He is actually one of Worthy Road's broadcasters for Peabody football. Good, tough man-to-man. They don't switch it unless they just have to. And Yarborough got in there a little deep. The double team knocked it away. And let's see what they've got. A jump ball. This time it'll belong to the Gleason Bulldogs.
Good strong move there by Lena, but Gleason able to dig down in there on the post and get a jump ball.
Okay, now got Brooks at the back of the press, but she comes up. And you know what? Her running like that is you as a point guard, and I feel for 32 Young because you see her coming and you sail the ball over people's heads.
And Coach Stevenson was frustrated there. He had his point guard there beside her and wanted her to get the ball to his guard.
Coach is going to send Lamb in there, Maya Lamb. She's a freshman. And shot up, no good. Perry controls it for them, gets it to Sawyers. Sawyer's held up. We're even pressing after missed buckets. I love it.
Yeah.
Get it across. I counted at the 8 mark on the. Here's Wilson, pull-up jumper off the front of the iron. Right about now, Gleason's thinking there's a force field up around that basket. Pretty good defense, though, by the Lady Eagles. Oh, nice bounce pass. Yarber goes up, but shot blocked. They played 7-11 defense and didn't foul, and we get the rebound, though.
Back scoring drought for us now, Coach. 8-0 run, and then hadn't scored in a few minutes.
Yeah, we need a bucket real quick, and they've gotten a little more physical on us, and we're going to have to adjust. We got to get physical too. You'd think Olivia Newton-John was out here singing tonight, get physical. Now, we're not getting some of the movement. I know what Tony wants because I've seen that point before. Here's the three-point shot up off the iron, rebound, and they're kicking it out to Sawyers. Sawyers on a breakaway. Yarber trying to catch her. Yarber will foul her. And I don't know. I think she could have got away with not fouling.
Yeah, she was a little bit out of control. Elena did a good job running back there, contesting, but you like to see somebody rotate back there on the shot.
And that's our third team foul. Sawyers will be at the line for 2. Boy, that one was down, rolled around, and fell off. I see Kaylee Tucker coming in. She's a senior, wears number 40.
Carly Holt back in. Yeah. Elena going to sit down with those 2 fouls, Coach.
Got to at this point. That one down and came out, and Holt, hey, she blocked out well and got the rebound, Brian.
That's right.
Little looks serious right there. She wants to go to the hole with it. There's the high screen. And we try to feed it in there, and they come across. Sawyer stole it, and she won't be able to touch it again until somebody else double dribble.
Good call there by Mr. Coach Goff.
Oh, we do. We got all kinds of famous people refereeing tonight. Tomorrow night, the Chester County Eagles and Eaglettes come in here. We'll have another tough game. Tess Little with the ball high. She'll get the high screen. They roll. Three-pointer.
Bang.
Shot it. Got it. Wow. Tess Little, the first three-pointer of the night. Inaugurates our gymnasium for this year. I know we had some up at Bradford.
Great hustle.
Yeah, we tipped it away. Little is all fired up now. Kick out. Tess wanted that one. Loads up. They play good defense and help out. Here's the shot just off the front of the iron. Straight enough, but need a little more power. Brooks has got it, and they'll call a jump ball. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles. Wow, Coach, I'm excited.
Absolutely. Great hustle there by Trinity. Following her own shot, getting the jump ball.
We'll go 1-4 across the baseline. There's many things you can do, including a nice lob play. They slide Holt up. She gets it. We come across the flex cut, as Coach pointed out to you earlier. We drive on the goal, and they're going to call jump ball. I thought Melton, and we need to make sure everybody knows that Melton is in there for us. Blakely got a lot of great playing time last year.
Here comes Baines back in, Coach, giving Trinity a much-needed rest.
That's something we can do more of. We got better numbers. You know, we've played a couple of years with less than 10 players. Look at Holt streak across.
Great anticipation there by Carly.
11-0 your score. You can see it on the Smith scoreboard. Here's the shot up, just missing. Rebound, Holt, and she's going to get fouled. It should be 2 shots, and I'm going to say it's on number 40. And we'll check and make sure. No, they didn't. 44.
Yeah.
Wow. That one's on Wilson. Referee's got a better shot than I do. Nice shot. Looks somewhat like her mother when she used to shoot free throws.
Coach, you can't say enough about what Carly brings to this team. Toughness and energy and rebounding, getting steals, doing a great job early.
You are right about that. She also plays softball, too, and is a pretty good first baseman.
That's right.
I believe she hit, 1 or 2 home runs last year. And here we are pressing again. They get the ball across. We steal it. And this is Melton. She gives it off. Little couldn't load. She wanted to load that 3. Trust me on that one. Here's the move to the basket off the back of the iron. Rebound Melton, which she did a good job of last year. Driving on the hole. It's up. Will it fall? No. So we don't get the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Coach, we're earning ourselves a lot of second chance points, and that's getting us to the free throw line, drawing fouls, and we're able to extend this lead to 13-0. And girls are really playing hard, doing a great job.
They really are. You saw, if you watch this good camera work, you saw Baines take that really deep breath, rolls around and falls in. Shooter's touch for her first points.
And I know free throws would be a point of emphasis. I think we struggled from the line Saturday against Bradford.
I have a feeling we shot a few today. Second one in, and 2 points for Bain.
Very active in the zone.
Yeah, I like that. And you'll give up some shots outside, but they haven't hit them. Rebound. Now Baines got her in the popcorn machine, and she went up and down. You can't join that paratroopers club.
I think they got a foul, Coach.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They got her to go up and down and come down on her.
Thought they might have had a travel, but she did land on top.
Now, wait a minute now.
There we go.
I thought, I'm going to tell you what, Carly
was trying to get that ball for her.
Hey, that's good thinking. They want to keep it out of the lane. They make them go deep. They throw it deep. You can do that as long as you don't cross line, or you could go into backcourt if you haven't touched it in forecourt. That'll be a foul on Melton then.
Yeah, we got to slide over and take a hit, or slide over and contest without swinging that arm.
Yeah, somebody asked me when I say 7-Eleven defense why I say that. Well, that's a holdup in California at the 7-Eleven store. There's the first points of the game by Mingle for the Gleason crew. She's a good shooter and a good player. Second one up, and that one nothing but string music. So it's 15-2.
Got a good shot off.
Look at Little go to the basket. She was trying to hurry, get a shot in, but at the end of one quarter play, it is 15-2 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio. Eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we were getting organized tonight. The pregame show brought to you by Great American at American Sports, Ben Vargason, he and Wesley. And, of course, in the second game, I believe we've got a young man on the roster by the name of Cole Vargason.
That's right, Coach. Good young player for Jackson Christian.
They say he can be a mad bomber when he wants to be.
Yes, sir. He can shoot the lights out of it.
Of course, I would love to, I'm just greedy about all sports. I hear he's got pretty good hands. I wonder if has he ever played football?
Cole did play football in middle school, and we're hoping that we can get him back out there before too long playing at the varsity level.
I know he likes that basketball, though, because every time I'm around him or his dad, or go by and see Wesley Freeman over there at Great American Sports, brought you the pregame. They will bring you the postgame show. And, of course, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy. And what a job they did on y'all's athletes this year.
We did they did a great job. Ethan Bond, our trainer, and his staff did a tremendous job taking care of our athletes, keeping them in the game.
Gibson Boykin back in at point. She'll bring it to the right side of the floor. Brooks goes all the way through. They want to trap her, and they do, but she feeds the post. Nice post position that time. Back out to Holt.
Gleason in a zone of their own right here, Coach.
Yeah, they go 2-3 sometimes, and we'll see them in a 1-3-1 before the night's over, too. Here's a shot up by Boykin, floated forward just a hair, but a rebound comes down to a busy Lily Barnes.
Great rebound. Coach Tyson bringing us a chair for halftime there.
Well, I think he's the guest at halftime.
That's right.
He might as well just stay. We put him to work. Shot missed. Here comes Gleason down the floor, trailing by 13 here in the second quarter. Wanted to take that three, a little head fake off the back of the iron, rebound, inside position by Perry. Or is that Perry that got it? No, it's Tucker. I saw 40 there, and I couldn't tell whether it's 40 or 50.
Gibson was there. Just do a little bit of work there before getting in front. She was trying to fight her inside.
Yeah, and here's the inbound play. And again, we give up the baseline, and that goes to number 21, Sawyer's, her first points. And it's 15-4. Now, Tony does not like the baseline to be given up, and the help was late, Brian.
The help was a little bit late getting there.
There's the trap. We get it out of it. Baines, nice play. Holt's shot rolls off the back of the iron. We did not get the rebound, but we were all over it like white on rice trying to get it. And that was Taylor Baines, and she worked hard.
Great execution there against the zone, and Carly will make that. Just rushed it a little bit.
Sawyer's to inbound. They throw ahead, and that's what you do. We've got somebody waiting. That's Boykin. I didn't know whether we were going to trap. We're back in that 1-2-2. Get used to that. Tony used to play this out of a 1-1-3. There is the shot. That is number
44.
44 for them. That's who I thought might hit one, and that's Wilson. She's a very good shooter. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
And we are back, and a good ball game so far, 15-7, a big three by Wilson then for them. And Sophie Wilson can flat shoot the pumpkin. Earlier, or at least last week, we had a middle school, the boys played, Tipton Christian? And I believe they won a boys-only game for their first win of the season.
Yes, sir, they did. It was a good win for our middle school Eagles for sure, and Coach Pirtle.
Absolutely. And then there was I was too busy, and like I said, there's a lot of luminaries here tonight talking and getting information. We had a JV game tonight. How did we do in that one,
Coach,
Brian?
I did not get a report of that, and we didn't have JV games last year with our roster size. The turnover there for the Eagles.
And that one more of an unforced turnover because we weren't sure how to play their zone, and it's kind of like being a quarterback in football. You got to look them off a little bit sometimes, or either make a ball fake. Ball fakes and shot fakes are important. Looks like Yarber ready to return to the lineup.
Yeah, big crucial point here for Coach Schutz. He thinks it's a turning, maybe a pivotal point here in the first half, getting her back in, bringing some energy back to the floor. Trinity getting after it up front.
Yeah, she almost had a steal. A nice pass in there. We were late coming across, and that's how you get the foul. That's one of those that Tony doesn't want Carly to leave the floor. If you're late getting over there, don't leave the floor and do the 7-11 stick up with the hands up. And good shooter at the line in Tucker.
And Gleason doing a good job now of working that ball inside, getting more high percentage shots versus the threes there from the corner.
They really are, and they withstood our rush in the first quarter. Second one off, and Holt makes up for it by getting the rebound. This is a game of ebbs and flows anyway.
That's right, and you knew they were going to score. They're too good of a team to be held down. Now we have to respond with the run of our own.
Senior-laden lineup for them that won 22 games last year. Nice drive, the skip pass, and that was a good play. Drifting back into it was Mingle, looked like a defensive back.
She read her eyes and got the steal.
She takes it, pivots back out. There's the kick across. They go inside, and they said blocked shot and good contact, so no foul.
Yeah, I think we got away with that one. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Now this one, if it goes in, will be a highlight reel shot. It did not, and there is Tucker again with the rebound. Tucker's starting to dominate some things in this game.
She is, making her presence felt for sure.
Sawyer's got it, goes across to Wilson. Wilson back to Sawyer's. They're gapping our zone in a 2-1-2, which is a good way to attack the 1-2-2. Here's the shot up, no good, off the iron. Holt, I wish we were keeping a rebound chart on Holt tonight. She's kind of like Lance Rowland, got those glue fingers when the ball comes. Brooks drives, left it just a hair short, and now they pull the rebound. Young kicks it out. Sawyer's on the run out. Holt back, she pulls up, shoots a 10-footer off the iron. It'll belong to Gleason. Now here comes a three. That looks like Young with the shot off the iron high. People knocked down. Let's see what the referee says. He says Gleason.
Yeah, Carly had good position, and Elena just doing what she does, trying to fight for a rebound, and I think we battled our own selves for that ball.
Lily Barnes back in along with Blakely Melton. We'll try to keep it out of the lane. They run people to the corners, they being Gleason. Here's Wilson's shot, a little bit off the back of the iron, and there she is again, Carly Holt with a rebound.
I don't have it officially, but I'm going to say 5 or 6, Coach, on that.
I'm betting on 6.
Yeah.
And, Mom, I love you to death because you played for Richard Foster and I, but you didn't rebound like your daughter. There's one that Gibson probably wishes she had back.
Yeah.
Coming into the game is Lamb, Maya Lamb, and she is just a freshman. But Sean Stevenson, their coach, has a lot of confidence in her. Both coaches, these are two very hard-working coaches. And compared to me, they're both still very young coaches. There's that 2-1-2 splitting of our zone, and we'll make adjustments. There's a way to match up to this. We come off, we got to come across hard. And Gibson, hair late, she could have got a charge, but she had to go for the block and try to strip her.
Yep, came down with both hands there. Good call by the official. Her second foul, Coach.
Yeah, that's Boykin's second, and we have 18 fouls, but that should be a shooting foul. And it's off the iron. Wow, that surprises me because Gleason is usually a very good shooting team. I know Sean's practice habits, he works them over on that. 2 off of the iron. Now we got to push on Gleason.
Another rebound there from Carly. Tess a little back in the game.
Tucker's first foul, their 5th team foul. We've put them in the 1-and-1, and Coach gave you the directions on that. Boykin with 2, and let's see if we leave her out in the high post. A kick out. Holt's 3-pointer from the baseline. Straight enough, but off the iron. Sawyer with the rebound. And she's got Brooks, and she's going to make the 10-second count, but she stretched it. Brooks did. This is Perry gets it knocked away. I think Tess Little knocked it away, and Holt came up with it.
Excellent break.
What about that, Brian? Nice pass off.
Excellent 2-on-1. Drew the defender. Left-handed pass there to Trinity, and she finished it off. Great job, Gibson.
Brooks' 4th point, but the assist is so important.
Huge.
And to the high post to Perry. Perry feeds low. We didn't drop, but we're going to foul. And I think a good call. It's one you want to be there just a hair quicker. That's on Holt. That's her second.
Yeah, fouls piling up. I think that's our 3rd player that has 2 fouls. We're going to have to do a good job making it out of the half with just that.
Tucker hit her first one. She's 2 for 3 now. It's a 17-9 game again. The Thompson-Smith scoreboard, though, is up there. Second one good, 17-10, and that's 3 points for Kaylee Tucker. And we go into the high post. Skip pass a little high to Boykin. Now, we've had some shots, but they just barely been off by a millimicron.
Good job here, run our offense. Look opposite.
Brian just gave you a good teaching point. This is Melton. She's capable. Off the iron, no rebound, working hard, Trinity Brooks. Boykin from the top of the circle. Off the iron, Melton working hard again. Melton in there for her first 2.
Coach, you can't ask for much more than that effort-wise by our Lady Eagles.
And Coach, before it's over with, here's a shot by Gleason. It's short, but Perry with the rebound. Her shot a little over the back, and looked like that maybe Lamb may have fouled Holt.
Yeah, one of those, they were fortunate to get the bounce, and she missed the putback there. Carly with another rebound.
Holt will come out. She's a little tired. We're going to take a timeout, but when we come back.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, 30-second. Let's keep this one here since it's a 30-second one because they would be through. They blow the horn. We had a big scholarship signing going to Illinois College, Trinity Brooks, right?
Yes.
And it's for softball.
Softball. Mm-hmm.
We want to
play softball there.
We want to make sure that we know about our kids and promote them. And Worthy Road Studios, the thing, and this is not a slam at anybody, but if you'll let us know, we'll try to be here. And you know how I come to signings and stuff. I love those. But Paul Schultze, will be here if there's not a funeral or something. Paul also does funerals and stuff with Worthy Road Studios.
That's right. He does a little bit of everything.
And, we did boxing. We've done rodeo. And I bet Gary knows a secret on some stuff we've done that I don't even know about because Gary's with it. We're usually at Hub City Deli, and we appreciate what they do for us. But, Brian, quick thoughts to this point.
Well, I was just watching to see, and Coach Schutz wanted a timeout there. Feels like this is an important offensive possession. Let's see what he's drawn up against the zone, and let's see if Coach Stevenson counters right here with a different zone or goes back to his man-to-man.
Well, it's either going to be man-to-man or his 1-3-1, I think. Actually, it's his 1-3-1, and they don't run Perry, the baseline person, all the way out to the corner. They will drop back. It's more matchup type 1-3-1. And that's the third look you've seen. Right idea, but we didn't execute. We get it out anyway. Test a little to the corner. Melton wants to crank it up. Melton's 3 up. It's off the back of the iron. There's a foul under the basket.
Couldn't quite see, but I'm going to guess that she didn't give her room to come down there, Coach.
She didn't, and that looks like, is it on? And that one is on Perry, and that should be 1-1. I see Terry Clement alertly. So Jada Perry picks up the foul for them.
And so dead ball, they called it after the foul or after the shot?
It should be 1-1. Should be, there it is, 17 fouls.
I thought they were going to give her 3 on that.
I was starting to question myself. First one up and good. You can't beat that right there. Second one, shot it, got it. And Blakely Melton now has 4 in the contest. 4 in this quarter also. Our press, we get some steals, but it makes them work. You know, that's referee's choice on that call. There was an offensive foul on the push-off, but didn't get called. Driving to the basket, hits the side of the rim. Streaking for it is Brooks. Brooks looking down the floor, may keep it herself because she has a bad angle, and even the Euro step won't bail you out.
Yeah, and Gibson was running in front of her. She didn't have an angle to get it there, and just one extra step by Trinity.
Brian, I know you and I both coach basketball. You got to spread those lanes out.
Yeah, and she was bringing it down the middle.
Knocked out of bounds. Sawyers will throw it in from the sidelines with the benches here. Gleason moving from right to left on your screen. If for some reason you only have audio, and you should have video, you can see what's happening here. We've got a great monitor in front of us if we need it. Against the 1-2-2, a lot of pressure being put out with 2 fouls by Boykin then. Skip pass across to Sawyer, left side.
Look how far out they're running. They're off. Got to reach.
Yep. I can hear Tony now. Play defense with your feet, not your hands.
That's right.
You got to love Tony to death. He's one of the good guys. Let's see what we've got here. We know we have Sawyers at the line. It's Ava Sawyers. Her first shot up and good. We have 10 team fouls, so it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way for Gleason in this half. Made both of them. Sawyers has 4 on the night. It's a 21-12 game. Lady Eagles would like to get that offense cranked up a little bit because we had 15 at the quarter. We've only got 6. Test a little shot, a little short. May have got partially blocked, pivoting.
Great pass.
Nice pass, yes. Oh, Melton says thank you. Great pass, though.
Good tip. Another good pass, Coach. Taylor Baines doing it all right now.
Oh, a little slip, missed the shot. They come quickly. Sawyers wants to go one-on-one, and she bores a hole in our defense and scores.
It looked like Tessa's foot slipped out from under there on that layup.
It did. It did. There may be a moisture spot down there. Feeding into the post. You got to sit down a little bit more because Perry's a big girl, and Sawyers is everywhere right now. Ava Sawyers is blocking shots, driving on the hole, hitting free throws.
Yeah, I'd like to see us not put the ball over our head there.
We got to meet those passes, too, because they will be ball hawks. Here's Gibson. Boykin kicks it back out front to Little. Boykin playing a loop. That's called a loop, folks, into the high post. Going to the hole, and there's got to be a foul. Is it on Perry or is it on Wilson? It is on Perry. It's her second.
good things happen when you get the ball in the middle of the zone, and Lily did a great job attacking, drawing the foul there.
Lily really did. Here's the first one up off the back of the iron. I won't coach free throws this year. It's a good shot. Yeah, I will too. Follow through. There's a good follow through and see what happened. Tony will laugh at me once he watches our broadcast because I can't get over the coaching part. Sawyer's is, she may have missed it, but Brian, she's playing hard for them.
She is attacking our defense.
Yep. And we're attacking right back. Oops, that one, it's kind of like when you don't see the linebackers dropping the hook zone in football. Long pass off the glass, and at the end of 2 quarters of play, it is the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles 24, the Gleason Lady Bulldogs 14. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back after this.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
And we're back here, Jerry Askew Gymnasium, 24-14, Lady Eagles up at halftime. Here with Coach Teichman, our boys coach, and my daughter, his daughter down there doing the Little Eagles cheer halftime. This is awesome to see. We got a ton of girls out there. Exciting time for our little girls here at Jackson Christian. Coach, give us your assessment there with Coach Schutz and his team in the first half. What'd you see?
Yeah, man, they started out really well on the defensive end. You know, didn't give up a score until the end of the first quarter and flying around. Gleason figured it out a little bit, and then our girls got tired. They're not moving as fast, but couldn't ask for a better start, so I'm hoping we come out like that as well.
Absolutely. Coach, talk about Saturday. Go to Bradford. Football team loses Friday night. You get some guys that I can't believe they came and played after the game they were in, but they wanted to be there with you guys. Talk about what you saw from your team Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good day. Just, I told those guys, if you want to come play, well, we'd love to have you, but obviously you don't have to because they, what they went through the night before. Bradford's probably the worst team to play with no prep because they run just set after set after set. So They caught us off guard. We didn't have time to prepare, but they fought, they battled. We were able to pull away late and get a win to start the season 1-0.
Absolutely, and sometimes winning ugly can be a good thing. Coach, you got some more depth this year. Talk about, we played a JV game today. Talk about that, what you saw from the young Eagles there.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. We had a lot of guys who, I mean, they're literally learning each other's names. They've never played basketball together, but there's talent, there's potential, and there's numbers. So we've got one homesick tonight on our varsity, but you're going to see 10 guys play. And when Gage gets back, probably 11 most nights. So it's just the competition's great, and guys feel some pressure to perform. Because if they don't, we've got somebody else who can do the job. So I think it's going to help our program tremendously this year.
That's huge, and guys can't get comfortable. They got to keep working, got to keep pushing themselves, and it's great to have those young guys get in there and play as well. What kind of challenges is Gleason going to bring for our guys tonight?
Yeah, well, the first thing is just unfamiliarity. It's early in the season. There's not a lot of tape out there. We've had limited practice and preparation, but they're going to pressure. They're going to run a full court kind of 1-2-1-1 zone press that we have not looked at a little bit yesterday and walked through today, but haven't seen somebody who does that all the time. So their pressure is going to be an issue. Their physicality could be an issue, and they just play really hard. They're scrappy. You know, they're not going to come out here and just let you win a game. You're going to have to earn it and take it from them.
Coach, we got, if I'm looking at this correctly, 4 seniors tonight, and then if you add Gage, I think that gives us 5. What do these guys bring? Leadership, toughness, defense. What are these guys? What are you looking to your seniors for this year?
Yeah, it's such an interesting group just because of where they've all come from and the experiences they have. They've been through a lot here. You know, they played a lot of games last year and struggled a little bit, and that either makes you kind of give up or it makes you hungry. And they've chose the latter route where they want to go out with a bang. And we all had dinner one night last week and just kind of talked about what they wanted, what they expected, and what could, you know, what they're excited about, but what could derail us. So, you know, they all want the same thing. So whether that's them being the ones to do it or if it's the underclassmen, that, you know, we've got just leadership and experience and a little bit of maturity of understanding what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. Coach, we called a number of these games last year, and we were sitting up here with the chance to win a lot of games late. It's even some one-possession games coming down to us with the ball. There were some games where we played tight and teams with just a little more depth, a little more talent, athleticism pulled away. What was your message this offseason about trying to close the gap in those games and trying to turn some of those close losses into wins?
Yeah, just taking the next step, and the more times you put yourself in that situation, the more likely you are to deliver. So this summer we went out and played every 4A team we could find and competed and hung around and beat some of them. But just, you know, you don't want to be in a close game. So let's turn those into 5 or 6 point advantages our way and learn how to hold a lead versus trying to hit a shot at the buzzer to win. So we're comfortable if we are in that situation, but we'd like to put it away early, and that's what I want the guys to do tonight.
Absolutely, and Coach, you said it. You know, with our region and teams we can match up with down the road, it doesn't do us any good to go out and play teams that aren't going to challenge us. I love the fact that you guys would go anywhere this summer and play anybody, and that's just going to make your program better. Coach, thank you for being with us. Hopefully our girls can continue, keep it up, pull away here, and you guys can come out strong. Should have a good home crowd. Excited for this team, excited for these guys you've added, and looking forward to a great season, Coach.
Thank you. I'm very excited. Appreciate you guys doing this, just so the people that can't be here, whether sick or far away, can watch and support. So we're very, very blessed to be in this position.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Coach Teichman.
Thanks.
That is head Eagles coach Kyle Teichman there joining us at halftime. 24-14, and we're going to go and take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half for the Lady Eagles.
Hub City Deli is honored to sponsor Jackson Christian Athletics. Gourmet chef Peter Thomas invites you in for a totally new experience in craft sandwiches, wraps, and salads. The homemade hoagies are baked fresh. A big favorite is Pete's Brisket Hoagie with brisket, smoked Texas style. The Hub City Burger is a Jackson favorite. The salads are always fresh and unique. Hub City Deli is open for breakfast as well. Located on Pleasant Plains Extended, just down the road from Jackson Christian.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
We are back here at Jackson Christian School, a beautiful gymnasium. So far, the Lady Eagles in control of the game, have a 10-point lead. Brian, some quick thoughts. What needs to be done here in the second half?
More of the same, Coach. We got to keep staying aggressive there in our zone. And when we get the ball to the high post on the offensive end, I'd like to see us look opposite there for some open threes. Keep attacking the glass. Unofficially, I have it set about 19 team rebounds to their 14 team rebounds. We're doing a good job on the glass and just got to keep playing hard, extend this lead. You know they're going to make a run. These first 4 minutes are important this second half.
Absolutely. Taylor Baines with 4, Brooks with 4, Holt with 4, Boykin with 4. How about that for balance? Lily Barnes has 2, I believe. I'll double-check that. Melton with 6 and Tess Little with 3. And it's Gleason ball attacking the north goal here. Here's Wilson's shot up from 3, and when you give her time, she will drill one. That's 6 points for her tonight.
Beautiful shot there. We got to move on the airtime pass.
We go 2-guard front right now. They're in a 2-3 zone.
And it's a little tighter. It's a little
Yes.
more packed in. They're going to make a shoot outside.
They are daring us to get a gap and shoot a 3. Brooks feeds to Yarborough. Yarborough wanted to go but kicks it out. And watch little things. I don't think she had her knees bent deep enough. She likes to take it drop step and go with it, but she was a little straight up then. Here's Boykin. She'll drive. Running one-hander. It's up and good.
Under control. Excellent job there, Gibson. Pulling up for the floater. Good execution from her.
6 points on the night. And the cross-court pass to Sawyers. Her shot just off the front of the iron. Gleason gets the rebound. That is Mingle. Mingle skip pass all the way across. Wilson's 3, and they gave her time. And you know what happens if you give her time and don't close out fast enough.
Yeah, 6-point game. We got to find her.
Right now, her shot hotter than the proverbial $2 pistol. Inside, Yarborough wanted to go, kicks it back out to Boykin. She fakes, drives, pulls up, 14-footer off the side of the iron, rebounded on the left side. And Sawyer, who's been a busy young lady, up the floor to Mingle. Mingle drives. Her shot off the iron. Holt has some rebound. Looked like a karate tournament for a minute down there. And Boykin stops right in the middle of traffic to Brooks. Brooks ball, air ball fielded, but Yarborough was a little under the goal. Tipped out to Sawyer. Sawyer, the long pass ahead to Mingle. And Mingle lays it up. And wisely, Tony wants a timeout at 26-22. Jackson Christian leading. We're going to take a timeout with them.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back. You see some of that great crowd. We had a great crowd for our football games, too, all year. We appreciate you. We appreciate these sponsors. Aloha Pool, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, where we had our Tuesday night shows during the football season. A live hydration and spa. Also, Kaufman's Furniture. That's a magic name here, as the older gym is named for Paul Kaufman. Arrington Funeral Directors, Bank of Jackson, King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb Ford, Nest Realty, Snookums Restaurant, Lifestyle Vision, and the Lady Eagles need a score, Brian.
Yeah, Gleason's come out hot. Game on here, Coach. We got to respond.
They are in their 2-3 zone, they being the Gleason Bulldogs, or Lady Bulldogs in this case, winners of 3 state championships, I believe. I know they won 2 in the 90s. And the shot off the back of the iron, rebound, and that time Gleason. And there's a little more pep in the Gleason step right now.
They're fired up. That's a good look, though, for Gibson, and she's going to knock that down.
She will do that. On the right wing, you see Mingle with it. She's wanting to go the hole, and Holt swats one down, but I believe it's going to be a last touch by Jackson Christian.
Yeah, I'd like to see Carly in good position, just stay straight up, but able to avoid the foul.
Want to keep it out of the lane. They run.
Oh, she did it again. Carly got it that time.
And there's the X off of a lady in the middle. They'll lob it to Tucker in the middle. There's a 3 up and 3 down, and call the fire department out here to put out Wilson.
Yeah, Coach, we've got to find her every possession. Got to know where she is.
Sophie Wilson has made this a 1-point game. Here's Brooks shot up. They played good defense, rebounded. Sawyers is motoring with a couple of crossover dribbles, lost it, and it'll go off of Holt's foot. I thought it might have been out of bounds. 4-foot kicked it.
Yeah, that was a close call. He's right there beside it.
He knows better, and that's one official I would trust with my life. There's the lob play, and we break it up. Holt's quick hands tipped it away, and they put one in front. There's a nice layup, and that's the second time that Brooks has slid down tonight.
Good tip there from Carly, and Trinity able to run it down to convert.
Now maybe we can get a string. Again, a game of ebbs and flows is the way basketball. Now we are all over Wilson this time. Tipped it away. Here we go. Now we're ready to play. Here goes Boykin. Boykin wants the motors charge. I knew he'd get it. The extra oomph is what got it. Go back and watch this one on film, folks. We don't have replay during basketball. And that'll be Gibson's 3rd foul if my stats are correct.
Yeah. Good steal, good takeaway. She took it strong, just lowered that shoulder a little bit.
It's the extra oomph, folks, and it is the proper call. We're making them pass it. We're slowing them down. We just got to know where Wilson is at all times. 28-25. Here's the 2-pointer up. Rebound to Tucker. Tucker kicks it out. Sawyers wants to go 3. It's off the iron. And she pivots, and that's because she went across her body and had a little spin. Here's Mingle with the 3. It's off the back of the iron. And we had good position, and it was off of 32 Young. Young did all you could to get it. Now Gibson's going to come out with those 3 fouls, and Tess Little's coming on. Looks like Lily is coming on. Lily Barnes wears number 4.
And it was the Lady Eagles really going after the offensive boards, and now Gleason is matching that intensity, Coach. We got to box out and team rebound.
Yeah. They go to a version, it's really played like a 2-3 or 1. They go 1-1-3. They leave Tucker in there guarding the bucket.
There we go. Change sides of the floor, make a move.
If they extend it, it'll be more like a 1-3-1, but they don't. You can hit that shot. If you can catch it and hit it smooth, that one off the back of the iron, but look at the rebound effort by Barnes. We haven't lost our intensity. Actually, we picked it up a little. We just got to put one in the basket.
That's right. Get out of that corner.
Trap down in the corner. You must stay out of the corner against them or overload it. Holt goes up, a lot of body, but no foul. It's a kick out to Sawyer. Sawyer wants to go all the way the hole. She splits our defenders, rolls around. It's a 1-point game again.
That's a tough shot there. Good execution by Sawyers.
Sawyers 8 points on the night and quicker than a hiccup. They cut our wing. They try to trap out front. You hit there. The shot's on the offside. You just got to drop them and hit them. We miss, and they get the rebound. And coming up the floor is Mingle. She's looking around for people, and they say there'll be a push there. Interesting.
Yeah, must have got her with the body. He had a different angle.
He's closer. From up here, some things don't look like that. It was interesting because I've seen more contact other places, but we'll defer because the officials are closer. 2 shots. First one is good.
And Gleason coach with the chance to take their first lead of the game here.
Yeah, tied at 28, and that's the first time it's been tied. Second one, they do take the lead. Bingo puts our team up, and we've got more substitution. Holt's coming out. Brooks back in or coming down to this end. It's like Boykin, and I'm sure she's got some instructions. Don't touch anybody.
Yeah, getting her in on the offensive end, and we'll see if he kind of does some offense-defense switches. We got to get it out.
Yeah, they cut our passing lanes pretty good, even though it's a high post, and you should have a lot of passing lane. Now, that one will be a block on 50 Perry. I've got her with 3 fouls. She's playing in the middle of their defense now.
When we get it there in the high post, we got to move it quick. They're doing a good job digging down on the basketball.
To inbound out of the box formation. They defend it pretty well and tip it. That was Wilson with the tip. Sawyer's picking it up. She's going to take it down. They're going to kick out for a 3. 3 was an air ball, but rebound by Young. She misses, gets her own rebound. And they're going to say that Gibson Boykin has picked up her 4th foul, if my stats are correct. 2 team fouls. At the line for 2 shots. First one up and good, and Boykin will have to sit the rest of this quarter, Brian.
Yeah, coach is going to put her on the bench there, and she's playing hard, just a little bit out of position there. And we need to come together right here and turn off this run.
Both teams substituted then. We'll pick those up. Young's second free throw is up and good. And now they have a 3-point lead at 31-28 on your Thompson & Smith Insurance scoreboard. And don't forget about Jones Chevrolet. Great cars, have a beautiful showroom.
Good to the ball.
Yeah, they played good defense in and knocked it away. And they are a little bit out-physicaling us now. And a good effort by Melton. Melton can get after you now when she wants to.
Great job defensively there, Blakely, getting the touch.
Yeah, she has 6 in the game. Nice ball movement by Gleason. We got to cut that baseline off. We got over there, made them kick it out. And Wilson wanted to load, but she couldn't.
Good cover down.
Yep.
That's not a bad foul.
No, we'll take the foul. And again, I know Tony's defense. He likes for you to cover down a little quicker than we did.
Yeah, she was a little late, but she got down there and got the foul on the floor. Didn't give up the easy layup.
They'll X off of this, go wide to the left side of the floor and bring it out, they being Gleason. There's a pass block picked up by Yarber. Yarber to Brooks. Brooks is going to go solo to the hole and gets it. That's her 8th point of the night. Cuts the lead to 1. Now a little more heat by Brooks down on the inbounder, and they lob it over her head. Sawyer's got it. And here goes the 3 up. And 3 down by Young, and she's waited till this quarter, and she's got 5 now in the contest and a 4-point lead, and we've got another timeout. We'll take a timeout here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
We are back here, and wheels are turning. Brian, you've done this before. What's going on in both huddles?
Coach Stevenson there taking the timeout off of 3, and a lot of times coaches will do that. You get a lead, settle your team down, set up your defense, and on the other end, Coach Schuetz just trying to get his girls settled down. We're still playing hard. I'd like to see us look ahead and transition like we did there with Trinity and get out and get some easy baskets.
Barnes to inbound the ball. Tess Little at point guard. got Elena Yarborough in the post. Brooks on the right wing. Melton on the left wing against, looks like their version of the 1-3-1 or 1-2-2. They'll change it now. They're coming out with a corner girl, so it's their 1-2-2. Here's a three-pointer up a little short, off the iron, rebound fought for, and Gleason's Tucker will gather it in, and they look for Sawyer. We trapped her that time, past to Barnes. Barnes goes to the hole, and let's see if they give him a two-shot foul. I would.
Yeah, and I didn't hear the whistle, but I did see him with his hand in the air. Great effort there defensively.
And, you know, their coach is going to applaud that defensive effort because you didn't want to give up the basket and make a murder at the line. And I've got Barnes 1 for 2 from the line. Danced and fell off the rim. It's that rim with that force field in it.
That's right.
Second shot. Shot it. Got it.
And she stayed with that one there, Coach.
Yes, she did. Her third point of the night. Long pass to the forecourt. They were wanting to get it down here and get Wilson lined up for three. Almost. And we must have hit the offensive player by millimicron. Look that up and see how that is.
Hey, I'll take it. That rotation pass, Tess trying to get a steal. I don't hate that.
We were aggressive.
Yep.
Only down 3 with 39 seconds to go. This is in the third quarter of play. 5-second call, and it was a very good 5-second call.
Good defense there by the Lady Eagles, giving us a turnover.
Always have your inbounder count to themselves when they're over there. And at 3.5, you really got to start pulling trigger. At 4, something better be done.
That's right.
Either timeout or bounce it off somebody's legs. Going to the hole. That's got to be a block.
Yep.
Yes.
I like the adjustment there by Coach Sheets, putting 2 at the high post, not letting them pack that zone in tight. Opened up a driving lane there for Tess.
It really does. Tess Little at the goal, or at the basket, and she hits her first one. Very good shooter. We saw her hit some big threes last year. Second one, nothing but string music on that one.
Great job, Tess. 1-point game.
Yeah, a white knuckler like we have in football sometimes. Trap. Oh, we got the push off. Interesting. That will be, our 16 foul.
Yeah, Coach Sheets didn't like it. You saw him take a walk to the other end there. Pretty good defense. She might have got it with the body.
Yeah. Here's a backdoor pass to Sawyers, and that young lady can cut a hole in you. That's like a hot knife going through butter. Here's our long pass. Brooks has got it. Brooks goes up, gets the bucket. We have a chance at an and one.
Great job there by Trinity. Looked like she was out of control, but took the hit and was able to keep her body stable and make the shot.
Jackson Christian takes the lead, 35-34. Make it a 2-point lead.
Huge play there by Trinity Brooks.
And she's going to make them. She makes them in softball. Watch our softball broadcast. We came over, but they just played it. Both teams played that well. Tucker with the basket, getting her 5th point. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, it is all knotted up at 36. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And we are back here at a close ball game. It's only been tied twice, once at 28, once at 36. Coach Bullard, strategy for the 4th quarter.
Tie game, Coach. What more can you ask for? Gleason, fortunate they were able to get back in it. They went up 4, I think, was their biggest lead there in the 3rd quarter. We got the lead back by getting some steals and getting out in transition, and we got to keep being aggressive. I still have 2 fouls to give there before they're in the 1-and-1. We can get in the bonus here with the foul, and it'll come down to the stretch. I feel like this one is nobody's going to pull away. I think it's going to be a tight game.
And as you said, they've got 4, so we are a distance from even getting to the 1-and-1, which allows them to be slightly more aggressive than us.
That's right.
We'll get to inbound it. Lily Barnes, because Baines is Taylor Baines that wears number 11. She wears 4. Tess Little at the point guard. Boykin has 4 fouls. We're going to go 1-4, and they run a version against the zone of the Iverson play. Now, we forced that one. We got a break, Brian.
Yeah, didn't have a good angle. Luckily to get it back there. Swing the ball.
And I like when they go to the 1-4. Here's the drive, kick. If Little could have caught that one in the shooting pocket. Here's Brooks, and they're going to get a block, and is that going to be another and-one opportunity?
Let's see if he counts it. Yeah, basket went in. He confirmed. That's going to be another chance at a three-point play there by Trinity Brooks.
And she's got 13 on the night. 1 shot coming to her with a 2-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Missed that one. Rebound, Tucker chins it, gets the elbows out in proper position, finds Sawyer. Brooks was all over it. Don't let that young lady. Nice cut by Sawyer, and we bumped her with the body. I don't believe she'd hit it even if we hadn't bumped her.
I think we're in good position there. I would like to have just went straight up and made her make a tough shot. Nonetheless, now we've got to box out and rebound.
Yep, 7th team foul. 1-and-1 in effect after this is a 2-shotter, though. And Sawyer's true to it. She, after missing her first 2, she hit her next 3, and now she'll get 1 more with an opportunity to tie this game up at 38. It's off the iron. Rebound, Yarbrough. And we go flat on the baseline. Only 1 out. We're going to come up and loop Brooks up. Good move. She can move the ball, and then she'll be able to cut in a minute through that zone. I know Tony wants a little more move because I could read his lips then. Melton goes the whole nice left-handed layup. It just didn't go.
That's got to be something. That's a lot of contact there, Coach.
And during the year, watch Tony's left hand come out like that. He was nice about it, but he was really questioning them. 1-4 along the baseline. Let's see who slides up. It's a version of the loop, only they didn't loop all the way out to Little or Melton. That was actually Melton. And we just couldn't get a grip on it. And the 2-step, we lose the basketball, and they miss a layup. Rebound Tess Little, and now it's wild man basketball. We throw it in and save it because we nearly
very fortunate to get that back.
And Coach Bullard is absolutely right. 6:26 and counting. Count on the 5-second violation. Here we go. Feeding inside. Yarbrough wants to. They have cut her off going to her right effectively.
Yeah, they're not going to let her get an uncontested shot in there.
8, 9. She got across at 9. Drive the baseline. We gave that up, and a nice soft touch there, and they take the lead back. And that's Mingle with her 8th point. They lead, they being Gleason, 39-38. Now I hear the whistle blow. Is this going to be a 3-shot
And
foul?
that's a smart move there by Tess. As she felt the pressure and got the 3 off, and I think she's going to get 3 shots out of it, Coach.
This will be great for the Lady Eagles. Let's put the 3 circles in the scorebook. First one up. Oh, just off the iron. It was straight enough, folks. You can see it on the film. I forgot I'm not doing radio tonight. Good shot right there by our camera crew. Second one up, shot it, got it. The late Bill Haney made that famous. Baines back in the ball game. Let's see who else has come in. Looks like Carly Holt has reported. Tess Little will get the 3rd shot. It's tied at 39. It's no longer tied. The Lady Eagles have the lead. Comes most of the pressure by Brooks. The rest are playing passing lanes. And Brooks can put a lot of pressure out.
We got to know where Wilson is on the backside.
Yeah, she's waiting for a skip pass. They drove, it missed, it rolled off the front of the iron. Barnes cleared that rebound and made sure she gets it to Tess Little. You know, we've just got more depth, like you pointed out, than we had last
That's right.
year.
The girls are still fresh.
An offensive foul. Our 8th team foul. It's not a shooting foul. So we have a 1-point lead. Sawyers has been able to penetrate. They've had some offensive rebounds, but are you looking for Wilson? I know one thing, our press had the steal. They'll probably say it's off of us.
Good job there by Tess recognizing that pass and knocking it out of bounds.
That one almost drew rain, the pass did, coming down. Tess hustled. We're going to give them a little heat out here. And they kick it out. And I'm going to tell you what, Young has come to life in this half. That's her 8th point, all in the second half. They have
shot there by Young.
It is. They get back in the 2-3. Let's see if it's trapping 2-3. Right now it's pretty tight trying to keep the ball out of the lane. Into Holt. She wants to spin, bodied up, and no foul. They say it was normal contact, and they get the rebound. She's a little far, and here's a steal. Couldn't control it, and they get it back. And Sawyers gets by Brooks with the crossover move.
Good defense.
Yes, and no foul on that one.
We don't have to rush. We don't have numbers here.
Yeah, 4:31, plenty of time, ladies. Brooks overextended herself a little bit. Barnes go up. She's going to be fouled.
Gleason staff wanted to travel and may have an argument there. Couldn't quite see that extra step.
We as coaches always want what is favorable to us.
That's right.
I have never seen anybody give something back. They may tell the referees right later or was wrong later, but it was down and out. Now 2 for 5 from the free throw line is Lily Barnes. We need this one badly. Not going to make it. And did we get in the lane too quick, or did they call a foul? I think we're going to shoot another one.
Gleason was in the lane earlier, which helped them right here because we had a layup there on the rebound.
Yeah, it did. It saved a bucket. Here's the shot, up and nothing but string music. So 1 out of 2 each time, 4 points in the contest for Barnes. Young has taken over the position of making baskets. Nice trap, and Gleason calls a timeout. Their coach is mad, but we're going to take a happy timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are back here coming out of a timeout, 4 minutes, 16 seconds. The Lady Eagles trail Gleason by 1. Coach, give me some wisdom.
We got it where we wanted and forced them into a timeout. Now we have to do a good job of playing defense without fouling and finishing with the rebound, Coach.
That's a timeout their coach would love to have for these last 4 minutes and not have used it now. 2 good coaches, Tony Shute, Sean Stevenson. We force them into the backcourt, which is legal. Now there's one, and we left the shooter open, but we recovered quick. Guess who?
Trinity coming down, making the steal.
Oh, they picked our pocket. Young floats one up there. Will it fall in? Yes. She's got the shooter's touch, and she's got 10, all of them in the second half.
She's been the difference, Coach.
She has now, because we found Wilson. Now we got to find Young.
That's right.
Allie Young making the difference.
Bang.
Shot up and good.
Huge shot there by Taylor Baines.
Yes. She's got 7 on the night. Hey, look at that. I love it when they scrap, they tie it up. Possession arrow. It is Gleason's. I could not remember who had the possession arrow then. Good defense. Our girls look like they're matched up.
Yep. Good call there. She did. She drugged that foot.
And that extra pressure helped.
And I believe our fans helped there on that call, Coach.
Oh, we got some good ones.
They were all over it.
I love that section down there. Okay, it looks like a 1-1-3, which will become a 2-3 after she passes to a wing or to the other side, which feeding in the middle. Holt didn't get the position she wanted, wasn't low enough for what she wanted to do.
Yeah, our guards need to get their hands ready, catch it ready to shoot.
Well, I see whoever's in the corner. Oh, that one sneaked by that pass. Brooks shot a little short. Holt with a rebound.
Great job.
She is making a difference with her 8th point.
Great job, Carly, rebounding, getting that layup. I like how she didn't dribble. And we got another turnover, Coach.
Look at the Lady Eagles go, and Coach Stevenson said, I got to get Tucker back on the floor. Let's see who called it. Did we have a timeout?
I think Coach is going to take a 30.
Okay, Coach is going to take it. Let's take a quick 30 right here. We'll be back after this.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Boy, it's white knuckler time. Coach Joe Holloway, Coach Brian Bullard doing the play-by-play for Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios. And, Coach, it's our basketball, and Boykin's back on the floor.
Gibson's back in. I like this move here. Big offensive possession.
2:49 and counting. Here's Brooks looking the Euro step off the back of the iron.
Oh, I think they hit it.
Yeah, they did, but we were trying to hustle. We will not fault the effort by Baines. Here's Brooks. They're going to make a pass.
Oh,
Here comes Baines. Baines coming out of there like man of war, going to the bucket. Will it be a block? Yes.
And the basket. She took the contact there. Great job by Taylor. It started, Coach, with the ball pressure from Trinity and then getting the steal. Great finish by Taylor Baines.
And, folks, I know what goes through the coach's minds when you're different in a different association, but it was a bang-bang call, and that's all you can say about it. It's up and good. Old-fashioned, or not the old-fashioned, but the new-fashioned three-point play. I'll get it right in a minute. It is the old-fashioned one. We didn't hit the three-pointer. Here we go. Our defense has looked good here in these last couple of minutes.
Got to rotate out of it. Find Wilson.
Got to recover, and I know, you and I both would like to see that 7-11 stick-up stuff. Folks, keep your hands up. Don't slap down.
What I do like there, though, is she went into the body and got the foul, but Carly went ahead and finished the play, so she had to make it at the line. You give up the foul, go ahead and make sure she doesn't get the three.
Megal is 4 for 6 from the line, make that 4 for 7.
It works out for you there.
Yeah, very well it works out. Even if she hits this one, it still worked out well. Second one is up, hits the front of the iron. Tucker was ever so close. Megal wanted to play a little hard man-to-man, and she's going to be the one on the point of it's a true 1-1-3 that winds up being like a 2-3. It got a blocking foul over there on the corner, and we'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Should be. They'll wave Yarborough back in there. And that's probably a good move because I think that Gibson Boykin at the line, who is usually a very good free throw shooter, 4 for 4 so far. I hope I didn't jinx her. And I did. No, it rolled
got
in.
the roll.
Thank you. 6-point lead with 2 minutes and 6 seconds, but Wilson and Young for Gleason could make it disappear in a hurry.
That's right.
Second one up, rolls around and falls through, shot it, got it, and Boykin picks that one up. She has 8 on the night.
She sees it. There you
there
go.
it is. Yarborough with that Yarborough speed, and I'll tell you about that. That's got to be a block, too. It's on 21, Sawyers. And that should be the 10th foul, so we'll be shooting 2 the rest of the night. The Yarboroughs are a historic family, and that is 5 fouls, and that hurts them. It brings the freshman in to replace a very, very good point guard. And I'm going to tell you what now. Ava Sawyers has played her heart out for Gleason tonight. She'll finish with 9 points unofficially.
She did a great job, Coach, attacking the basket, getting her girls open looks, but also finishing on her own. That's a tough loss.
Yarborough at the line. Shot it, got it. And I'm going to finish what I was saying about her. That's her first points, but important point. Her family is very historic in Northside basketball history. Her dad, a good player. Her uncles were, you should have seen them play. Second one, got it. And one of the greatest post players in Northside history was her aunt.
2 huge free throws, Coach, making a 9-point lead here with 1:53 seconds left.
And we're going to keep it here for this one, and we'll make it up to you. Ebb and flow. Brian and I like to talk about that. Games go, and you just got to survive more of the ebbs and have more flows than the other team.
And we did a great job of sustaining that run. Went back and forth there for a little bit. But Coach Schutzer's right with what he told me today. It starts with defense and transition, and Trinity really upped her pressure at the top of that zone. We got girls behind the zone, anticipating the passes, getting steals, getting out, the three-point plays, looking ahead to their teammates, and that's why we have a 9-point lead, Coach.
You're absolutely correct. 2 great coaches, Sean Stevenson for Gleason, Tony Schutz for us. Their staffs are pretty good. Sean's assistants are Chandler Malray, and I know his dad, he was a coach himself. His dad was, and for us, Haley Janisic and Kristen Moore and Kim Watson do such a fantastic job helping Tony.
Really good staff that he has here at Jackson Christian.
And they all work with everybody. They work with those middle school kids, too.
That's right.
Listen at our crowd. I wish I had a crowd mic right now. You can hear them probably I can hear them in my headset. We're slowing them up, making them use time. This is a good thing. Oh, I thought we might, but guess what? Boykin was careful.
Let's not let them make any threes.
Uh-oh, here's the lady you don't want to shoot.
My goodness, Coach.
That is her 15th point on 5 threes. They're going to call a timeout. We're going to call a timeout here on the Worthy Road Studios Jackson Christian game.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
5 threes, Brian, for Wilson. What in the world? Do we call the fire department that's just down the road?
Hey, Coach, she hadn't taken a shot in, the last 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, we've done a good job.
We've done a good job finding her. She gets an open look and doesn't hesitate and drills it, making it a 6-point game. 2 possessions for Gleason.
Sophie Wilson, a senior. I love watching her play, but I'll be glad if we play them next year if she graduates.
That's right.
And it'll be Jackson Christian's ball. We're going to run our stack at the top of the circle. 2 receivers. Now let's see whether they go man-to-man or zone. And they will match up no matter what you do. 44 is not guarding the inbounder. She's trying to keep down and help. There you got Yarborough right there. Jump stop, pivot, give the ball off to Brooks. And Sean wanted a walk on her. Here's Boykin, and there's a foul call. Now it's going to be a free throw shooting contest the rest of the game.
And we'll take that, getting Gibson Boykin to the line there. A chance to extend this lead back to 8.
Boykin with 8 points tonight on her own. I'm sure her brother watching this contest rolls around and gets the shooter's touch for the 9th point.
Great job, Gibson. Let's knock this one down.
More important, it keeps it at a 3-score game, and then she hits that one, and it improves our position. 128, watch the clock, watch our defense. They don't have to make a steal every time, but they do have to make them run time off that clock.
Yeah, let's make them work, but don't foul. Don't give them anything free at the line that stops the clock.
This is the freshman, Lamb, bringing it out. Gets it to Mingle.
Got to rotate to Wilson.
There we go. Almost had it right there. Hey, give Boykin credit. Good hand right there.
Good job by Gibson.
Mingle to inbound. No, they're going to switch and let Tucker inbound the ball. Tucker wears 44. Oh, that's actually Wilson inbounding.
That's Wilson, yes, sir.
Yes, it is, the senior. and that's wise. And they're going to try to cut her through the zone. They're picking on our backside. The skip pass, if they can get it off, they did, but we covered down, and they get the basket. Sean wanted to foul, though. And Tucker with her basket. We're going to take a quick timeout and come back with more basketball.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Looking at the huddle of the Lady Eagles, they lead by 6 after that big shot right there. Brian, your thoughts? And Brian is a former basketball coach too, folks.
We just have to keep doing what we're doing. Handle the ball, make them foul us, be strong with it. They're going to try to get a steal initially and then get us to the line and slow this game down. We just got to handle the ball, be strong every possession, and make free throws.
Okay, this situation here with the inbound is going to be very, very important. Watch the leg action and things out of the defenders. Make sure we catch it on the jump stop unless we throw the pass, and it's kind of like throwing a football. It's got to come down on a receiver if we go long with it.
No safety.
Yeah, we're running a out play, and we get it in. Well, I thought we had it in. Now we fumble it around. They get it. And freshman Lamb gets her first 2, brings it to a 4-point game with about 48 seconds. And that's either the 4th or 5th timeout for them. We're going to take another timeout and come back after this.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, and we've got Slobber Knocker, White Knuckler, 55, 51, 47 seconds, an eternity for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and we didn't have a safety, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Coach Schutz wanted Trinity to throw that pass deep, and we'll see what happens here if Coach Stevenson counters with the safety or he's just going to make us complete that pass.
Well, we know in the next game that Elijah DeMoss and Gage Borg, but Gage won't be here, would be capable of throwing that pass for sure. There's a nice pass. Watch the back tip. We got to break that foul.
And Gibson flashed open, and she didn't see her, but we got the ball there to Taylor and able to keep the foul.
Taylor Baines going to the free throw line. She's 2 for 3 tonight. She has 5 points. Very important free throw. Even though it's a 2-possession game, you want to force them to hit threes, and that one rattles down. Every free throw now for every team is a 2-shot foul.
That's right.
Baines eyes it, tries it. It's off the iron. They say Brooks knocked it out of bounds.
Good hustle there by Trinity.
Yeah. Now we've got to slow them down because only about 6 seconds came off the clock. Make them use some time. And back pass to Young. Young looking for a receiver. And we had it and lost it, but that's okay. Great effort.
Our girls are doing a great job of making those passes look open and then bouncing when they throw the ball. Good job there by Trinity Brooks.
Okay, I don't know what the cross fist play is, but we learned what it is. And this is Mingle with the basketball, looking for help. Young's got it. She's capable, but they have gone to the freshman. They've got, thank goodness, we got there. And they're going to get the bucket. 56-53, a 3-point game with 17 seconds left.
That could be intentional.
Let's see what they call on that. They'll be reluctant to do it, and I agree with you. It could
not much of a play on the ball there with 2 hands.
Wasn't.
And we know what she's doing. She's trying to foul.
Everybody, including the squirrel out front of the school, knows what was happening on that one. And Tess Little goes to the line. She has missed 1 tonight. She'll shoot 2. Rolling and falling in. Oh, the Pepto-Bismol is needed. I wonder if Coach Darby still got that on his desk.
I bet he does.
Second one up off the iron. There she is, just like a ball magnet. Trinity Brooks, and they're going to foul her. Foul came on Wilson that time, but Stephanie Wilson has, 5 threes in this contest. Young played well. That could be all for Wilson if the foul is on her, and I think it was. They're going to pull Yarber off the line and send her back. The wise decision, pull everybody. No, this is actually on Mingle, the foul. So they still have the three-point bomber in there. 9.6 seconds. It's a 4-point lead. Half the fans' nails on their fingers are gone now from chewing on them. A real white knuckler. Also lack of nails game. Brooks takes her time. The shot is up. It's off.
4-point game.
Really need this one because I don't think other than a layup steal they got a chance to. And this one helps even though she missed the first one.
Coach Schuetz telling them not to foul.
Yeah, there we go. That'll seal it. Get your red R back. Victory cigars out. People that are old will know it. They're not quit playing, but we hold on for a 58-53 score over a very fine Gleason team. And both of these teams, we're still undefeated in the season at 2-0.
That's right, Coach. Great job, our Eagles, Lady Eagles. They jump out to a big lead. They come back. It goes back and forth, and we're able to make a run there to go up 9 and end up winning this game by 5. Tremendous effort.
A lot of great things happened. Tell you what we're going to do. We got to catch our breath, get the inhalers out. I see folks lining up at the Pepto-Bismol stand after that white knuckler. We're going to take a timeout on Worthy Road Studios in Jackson Christian's game.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
And we're back here, Jerry SQ Gymnasium. What a great finish there by our Lady Eagles. Tremendous effort, tremendous heart, tremendous defense. The girls came out strong to start the game, and were able to take Gleason out of what they wanted to do. Their three-point shooters got hot, and we were able to pull away there for a victory. And really good effort, really good intensity by our Lady Eagles. And now on the floor, you can see we have our Eagles warming up and the Gleason Bulldogs warming up here for our boys contest. We talked to Coach Teichman at halftime of the girls game, and he talked about what we would need to do in this game to be successful. They're going to throw some different looks at us, and we have to be able to execute and move the basketball. I talked to Coach Theismann earlier today. Some things that he wanted us to focus on pregame. We have to take care of the basketball. In our first game on Saturday, had 18 turnovers, and they'll get out and press any chance they can get, try to speed us up, try to turn us over. And first game on Saturday, a lot of football guys coming out and playing, a lot of guys that hadn't played together. And so he wants us to take care of the basketball. He wants us to run the floor, try to get up and down, create more possessions. We have more depth this year, and something Coach Joe and I will talk about here in just a couple minutes. Wants us to use our depth, use our athleticism, talent that we have, and then we have to guard without fouling. Have some kids that are out, a lot of sickness going around. Play without fouling, need to avoid foul trouble but still pressure them. So we have to get out, we have to turn them over and create easy shots for our guys. But on the offensive end, we will try to take care of the basketball and come back with a little bit better effort there from taking care of it. 18 turnovers, I know he wants to shrink those down in this game. Really good crowd here tonight, and our first home game of this young season, and had the Little Eagles cheerleaders going. We'll have the bigger Little Eagles cheerleaders in the second half at halftime of this boys game here. Student section doing a great job in that game, bringing the intensity for the girls, and we're excited to be here for the second game tonight between the Jackson Christian Eagles and the Gleason Bulldogs. Coach Joe will be back shortly. He's going to tally up his book, and we'll get some totals and some stats from the girls' game and mention our high score. Coach Chuck Ray up here right now doing a great job. Thank you, sir. Just a good night of basketball here at Jackson Christian. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout here on Worthy Road Studios, Jackson Christian basketball. 2-minute timeout.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
We are back about a minute 22 away from the boys game. The coach will give you the starting lineups again for the boys as Coach Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway. Please say something to our great sponsors. They helped us in football. They're helping us again in basketball. Appreciate them. And Brian, if you have got your starters ready, there may be a change, though, for Gleason. I was informed of that. They've got a player sick, too, just like we have Gage Boykin sick.
We'll just call it as we see it down there, Coach, and we'll locate the numbers and get their starters introduced.
Well, I tell you what, a great game, a winner of a white knuckler. And very quickly for them, Lamb had 2, Sawyer had 2, or 9, actually. Mingle had, she had 11, and that I wrote on my circle. We're going to go ahead and go back to Brian Bullard for the introduction of both starting lineups.
Number 5 is senior Connor Cook. Number 31, Kylan Bourneman. He's also a senior.
Number 20,
Drake Lemkool. Doesn't have a great, oh, there it is. He's a freshman. Number 10, Kaiser Crochet. Junior, rounding out the starting lineup.
And 3
Cade
is,
Sawyers.
yeah, 3 is the change in their lineup,
Okay.
I believe. Now, Lemkool is the nephew of the former player at Union, Alicia Lemkool.
Okay.
Big name in Gleason.
Starting at guard, number 1, junior Aiden Shaw. Number 24, sophomore guard, Zach Creasy. Number 33, senior Jaden Irvin. Number 11, senior Zane White. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Eagles, number 2, another senior DJ Trailer.
Both teams with a good lineup, both teams missing a starter tonight. Coach Mike Riggs, a fine coach. He's also been a principal over at Greenfield before, but he's like me. He likes that coaching. He's coaching softball, middle school basketball, and high school basketball. And just an all-around good fellow, has a good demeanor with the kids. And same thing, our coach, Coach Teichman, what a fine young man. Even though Jason Shelton, who was a student coach at Lipscomb, was his coach in college, Don Meyer would be proud of that young man, and that's a big compliment.
Absolutely.
We're just about ready for play here. And it looks like DJ jumped for us and controlled the tip. And I'm going to tell you what, you don't have to worry. You're going to get everything you can get out of DJ Trailer.
That's right. Big energy guy. Gleason starting off man-to-man, Coach.
They start man. We go with the back door off that. Nice pass, nice finish. Trailer with the first 2, and the Eagles have the lead. Gleason decked out in their orange, a very good-looking orange. We're playing man-to-man. I'm not going to say player to player, and I call it in girls sometimes man to man, but have a little trouble with that old school. Hey, look at
everything.
the effort. Look at the good footwork so far, and they go back door pretty good too, like we do. Running one-hander missed. Rebound. Boy, DJ's doing everything right now. I wonder if he's handing out hot dogs at the concession stand at half. Here goes Aiden Shaw, one of the great penetrators. Up, over, and Aiden has really good touch.
Absolutely, and I want to see Aiden be aggressive just like that.
I think he averaged, around 14 points a game last year?
Yes, sir.
There's a back door. Good help coming over. That time is Jaden Irvin. And
really good help there by the Eagles.
Inbounding the ball, we got another Sawyer on the floor. This is, I believe, Cade Sawyer. And we've got to push. That'll save a basket, though, because that should have been on the floor. No, they're going to call it.
Yep.
Wow. Interesting. That foul, if I'm correct, is on Zane White. Sends Lemkuhl to the line. It's good. So it's a one-point game again. They're going to press all over the place. It looked like a 1-2-1-1, and Aiden Shaw went through it. Here is Zach Creasy shot off the back of the iron. There's Traylor again. There's a foul.
There's DJ just doing the little things, getting good position there, sneaking in for the offensive rebound. Good job by Aiden to find Zach in the corner, and Zach's shot looked good, just a little bit off.
You have to love DJ's enthusiasm. And, of course, Zane White, senior also, and that one rattles, but it goes down. He's got 3. The lead is 2. Second one shot it off the back of the iron. Zane goes after it. Zane White's got it. Makes the good cross-court pass to Creasy. It's over to Irvin. His shot bounces, comes off. They've got good block-out position, and Lemkuhl lets it go out of bounds. Lemkuhl's aunt, a very famous Gleason basketball player, and had some great minutes at Union University in some of those NAIA championship years. Here's the shot from the corner, and I'm going to tell you what, their version of the rifleman, Kylan Borneman, is good from 3, and they take the lead at 6-5. Here we break the press with relatively ease. Here's a little hesitation. Smooth as silk, better than milk going up is
Great
Aiden
job
Shaw.
there by Aiden to shot fake and hit the jumper.
Lead changes. We're going to have wholesale substitutions. Coach and I'll try to get all of them to you here in a minute. There's the skip pass. They go to Lemkuhl. Lemkuhl's 3 is off. Great rebound by Creasy. Out to DJ. DJ going in for the layup and good. And you got to love DJ Traylor, 5 points on the night. And looks like Gleason has called a timeout. We're going to take one, too, on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Action with Gleason with the basketball trailing 9-6. We've got some great three-point shooters. We've got some. We got great penetration, too. Both teams with one starter out. Here's the shot up. No good. Rebound, and it looks like
Ridgely Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan in there, and Reagan caught me off guard. I told y'all there was wholesale substitution. I got caught off guard. Here's the shot up, and Franks, no good. Rebound comes down to Borneman. Ball on the floor, but picked up by Gleason. Cook sends it down in the corner to Crochet. Three-pointer up, no good, and getting in there and just taking it away was Jalen Mosley. And the layup comes right there by, that young man. He's going to be a heck of a football player. That's Mr. Vaughn, Mason Vaughn.
Great rebound there by Jay, leading to a transition bucket. Good pitch ahead.
Yeah.
That's that transition that Coach Teichman wanted us to get out in.
Now we're going to get a foul, and looks like Cole Vargason's going to pick that one up. Don't forget the pregame show is brought to you by Great American Sports, and we'll have more of that after the game with the postgame. Good pressure defense, Brian.
Good defense by Ridgely. Getting hands on balls, getting tips.
We want to take them out of their rhythm, don't we?
That's right.
And their man got away, and we woke up, had it, lost it. They'll get it back, but got away with a little push,
yeah,
getting separation.
A little bit of contact there.
You know, if this were football, it would depend on which association it was, whether you got the foul on the pass. Yesterday, some interesting NFL games. Sawyer's with the basketball, gives it off, and we had a good effort there. And that was by Vargason trying to get that ball and knock it out of bounds. Or Vargason and three going after each other pretty good. Yeah. And it's good, clean. They switch, they push again, get free. And I guarantee Kyle in a very nice way. Here's Lemkuhl's shot up. No good. Who did it go off of last? They say it belongs to Jackson Christian, Brian.
Good job there. Good defense. And Mason Vaughn on the backside going after that rebound.
1-2-1-1 full court press into Vargason. Vargason, nice cross court pass. Vaughn's got it. Vaughn is a very offensive player. Wanted to go the hole, got stripped. Here we go, driving on the basket, Mosley, and did that look smooth with that left-handed hook?
Jay doing a great job there. Good pass by Mason, getting the ball just a little bit off his spot. Coach Teichman going to do another wholesale here, trying to keep guys fresh early in the season.
Well, we want to play with a lot of intensity. Scramble for the loose ball. Lemkuhl picks it up and puts it back in. He's got 5 on the contest. And, again, we're being pressed. Again, the nice cross-court pass to Vaughn. Vaughn to Mosley. Mosley goes up and under left-handed. He's got 4.
Yep, good pass again by Vaughn. Tough for with Jay how he can finish with the left.
You know, I love him, and he had 4 interceptions for us, but Mason looks very good as a basketball player.
He's a great player, good young player. Look ahead again.
Yeah, we're getting after it. Franks with that one. Vargason's long pass to Vaughn. Vaughn wants 3. Just off the iron. Rebound comes down to Lemkuhl, and he looks like he's going to be as good or better than his aunt who played in. She had all-state in high school quality. Here's Sawyer's 3 up, and the Sawyer's family can hit those threes.
Big 3 there, get them back within 4.
We're looking. Creasy gets it up to Vaughn. Vaughn's done a great job just getting the ball over the half line. We run a cutter through there. Reagan, 23, coming towards the ball. They didn't give it to him then. They kick it back out. Vargason, just a freshman, I believe. Is he a freshman? And so is. Here's the shot up. A lot of body contact, no call. Reagan made a good effort. We've left somebody open.
Yep, didn't talk.
We got a break on that. Now we just got to get the ball back. And we do. They flip it right to us. Vaughn gets it to Vargason. Vargason, yeah, you go under like that, it's going to be the foul on the defender. Yep. We got substitutions coming in. 32, Taylor has come in for Gleason. And, Coach, I'm going to let you handle we got a whole bunch of fresh folks.
Yeah, we go back to the starting 5. Zayden White taking the ball out. A. Shaw on the ball, Zach Creasy, DJ Traylor, and Jaden Irvin.
Of course, here's Shaw with it, the dribble handoff. Creasy looks back door. Oh, I love it. The pivot sets it up, too, because they're expecting you to keep working left.
The second group gave us some really good energy, Coach.
Gave us good minutes, good energy. Brian always right about that. Irvin after Jaden Irvin. We had a hand in there by Creasy, which helped. Skip pass to Lemkuhl. He likes that baseline.
Good cover down.
Long pass. DJ's going to take it to the hole. Left it a little short, but we get the rebound. Zane will go to the line. Should be for 2.
Yeah, DJ didn't elevate quite like he did on those last layup there, but Zane helping out his teammate. Good cover down on the other end by Zach Creasy. Just a heads-up play there by a young player.
Zane White at the line for the first time. His dad was a great player over at Northside many moons ago. Misses the first one. Usually a very good free throw shooter. That one kind of hit the back of the iron with a little less arch than he normally uses. And he scores and gets on the board, and we've got 18. A little pressure from Shaw. They'll give it back to Lemkewell. Lemkewell looks polished.
Yeah, he doesn't mind bringing it up.
Good job of stopping it, but they get a nice bounce pass. Lemkewell gets position, but that one just didn't want to go down. And rebound has come back to Creasy. Creasy gave us some good minutes last year. Now, he got stripped by Sawyer. Sawyer's going to throw it ahead. But I bet Jaden Irvin, and he did. He won it.
Good hustle by Jaden. Get that ball back.
And we've gotten a little sloppy, and they're reaching. And Zane White misses that shot. And we're fighting for the rebound, but we're out of bounds. Let's see what the official comes up with.
I think Zach was elbow was out of bounds.
I like it when they give a nice explanation of what happens. Good mechanics to head the ball in the other way. 18-11, 38 seconds. This quarter's gone quick, though.
Yeah, you only have 5 fouls.
Pass to Sawyers. Sawyers, and it's broken up. DJ flips it back in. Are we going to get it? Looks like we do. And coming up with it is that was Irvin, wasn't it?
Yes. DJ tipped it back in, and Jaden came up with possession there. One thing about Coach Teichman's defense is we're going to get hands on a lot of basketballs, and we're doing a good job tipping those early, making it really hard on Gleason.
Absolutely. We're going to hold it for the last shot. Both teams playing a lot of man-to-man defense. Zach is really wise at this. White out there with him. Now White's got it at 8 seconds. We start our offense. He was going to give Aiden the screen, but Aiden went baseline, gave us the pass off to Traylor, and we miss on the tip. And we picked up a foul with 0.6 of a second left.
That's a loose ball. I mean, yeah, I guess it was there.
18-11. We steal it away. We didn't get the shot off. It doesn't matter. We still lead 18-11 over Gleason at the end of one quarter play. Let's take that timeout on Worthy Road Studios Network.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
You see the beautiful court. You hear cheerleaders cheering in the background. Brian Bullard, an excellent first quarter for the Jackson Christian School Eagles, who went to Bradford and got a big win Saturday night.
Yeah, and while you were totaling up your scorebook, Coach, I talked a little bit about not turning the ball over. We've done a good job of that, getting out in transition and using our athleticism. And both groups here have done a good job of that so far. Good first quarter there from the Eagles. Let's see if we can continue that.
And Shaw had 4, Traylor had 5, Mosley 4, White 1, and Vaughn 2. Here come the Eagles. Shaw wants the 3. It was nothing but net, but it was outside the net. It did not go through. He had it measured right as far as straightness, but got to get a little more.
Yeah, just need a little more legs.
Balance, eye, elbow, and follow through, but 60% of its legs, we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Aiden Shaw. That's Aiden's first. Should be our team fourth. Both teams with 4 fouls. In the corner is Gleason to Lemkewell on the left wing. Lemkewell made a hard pass, but I'm going to tell you what, Irvin was right there. Long pass ahead to Zane White. Zane's going to go up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 more. He was 1 for 2 his first trip to the line.
Really good look ahead there by Jaden. Nice touch on the pass.
It really was. Our kids, you can tell they're unselfish, but that is the Teichman, Shelton, and Don Meyer way of playing basketball. That one rolls in for the second point of the night for Zane White, the senior. Zane's second one, shot it, got it. He's got 3 on the night, and the Eagles lead by 9. Here comes the second unit again.
That's right.
I hate to call them the second unit. They gave such a good effort. Lemkuhl, and we're doing a little bit. We chose that gap, caused him to cough it up. Zane White got it over, and Aiden slipped, but there is something. Everybody's slipping right there.
Yeah, it might be a little bit slick on that end. Good job, though, keeping his body underneath him and converting that jumper.
Zane White active on defense. He picked up and made that pass to Shaw, and Shaw finished it. Looky there. Got to call something. Blow the whistle, gentlemen. Yep. DJ Traylor has made something happen.
Good cut off by Jaden.
I think there's going to be a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout with the Eagles leading by 11.
Hold on, no. I don't.
Oh, did they not? Okay,
no,
just
no
the substitute.
Just the subs.
We'll keep it here then. Now, the coaches have a right before somebody sends me a text. Some of my friends like to send me these outlandish questions. They have the right to ask for a matchup when 4 or 5 come into a game. But we don't need it because I'm going to tell you what, our kids are well coached, and so are Gleason's, and they're going to know to pick up. Be out of bounds on the baseline, the offensive baseline for the Gleason Bulldogs. They lob it up, trying to get Lemkuhl. It's knocked up in the air, and Vargason has got it. Cole Vargason, he gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn streaks into the forecourt. Pass on the baseline. Reagan wants the 3, uncorks it just a little bit over the rim there. It hit the back iron. There's no pig iron in these rims either. Before somebody sends me that, and I know why they send me that. They like to aggravate me. There's Lemkuhl, and that one was from downtown. It didn't go in. Those are Gage Boykin type shots.
That's right.
And here goes Vaughn. Vaughn shot up in, but didn't stay down. We tip it away, and it is picked up by Franks. Skip pass to Vargason. Vargason's 3 up, missing. Franks gives a great effort to try to knock it back in, but I'm not unhappy with that series.
No, 2 good looks at it there by 2 young freshmen. Just going to have to take their time a little bit, knock those down.
25, Harrison checks in for them, a 9th grader. 23, Gustafsson. He is an 11th grader checking in. Putting it on the floor, going to the hole, and I'm going to tell you what, that's a good drive by Borneman.
Big-time shot there.
Yes. And we played well enough. You can't fault our defenders. They just did a good job. Unselfish play right there, giving it off. And
great
let
pass
Mosley
by Ridgely there.
Yes.
I thought he was going to take the layup, but he found his teammate.
Well, like I said, you got to love the unselfish play. There's another great effort. We won't get it, but, boy, Ridgely is playing like a man possessed.
He's giving us good effort. Really long body there. He came over last year, wasn't able to play, but doing a great job. His long arms. A lot of length with this Eagles team, and that's big.
That helps. Cuts down those passing lanes. We played off the screen well. Recovered, and we're matched up now. We knock it away, pick it up. And here comes Vargason with the basketball. We turn it over, and Brian, that one, oh, look at our hands. Looky there. Here comes Franks on the run out with it, just bouncing off the rim. And, you know, I wished we had our football replay right now. I don't know if the young man's back foot touched down before he lost control of the basketball.
Yeah, we're looking down at it, but he's right there beside it.
Yeah, only the official. He's the only guy in the whole gymnasium that knows what really happened. We're going to run our 1-4. We slide Mosley up. Here's the 3 up. 3 down, and that is Mason Vaughn. Mason the Lion Dixon Vaughn, like in the Creed movie. That's 3, and I understand he had an outstanding middle school career shooting that.
He did.
Here's a long shot off the iron. Reagan is busy. I thought his arms got hit, but I'm way away. A couple of young fans over there just taking it all in. They said, just don't hit my popcorn.
That's right.
Now, your daughter was out on the floor in Coach Tysman's a while ago with all the cheerleaders.
Yeah, the little Eagles, and then there'll be another performance here at the halftime of this boys' game of the older girls, and a lot of girls participating in that. First group back in.
27-13, nice lead for the Eagles. Coach Brian has told you the right thing. Brian doing a great job with the color on this. He knows these kids even better than I hope to. DJ back out front, back to DJ on the baseline. That one's going to go out of bounds. Good job by 32 for them. Taylor trying to keep us from touching the basketball.
And that's not DJ's strong suit, but he can make that shot, and he will.
Well, you know, last year from the corner down there in front of the students, he had a couple of threes when you and I were doing a game.
That's right. And this these mass substitutions going to be tough on Gleason.
Yeah, we played the weave well then, Brian. Forced them to throw it out of bounds. Good job. As a young man, and he knew it. That's so important. He knew his angle wasn't right to throw that pass. And you got to throw a curl pass, too, where it bounces back to the receiver. Lemkuhl getting ready to check back in. Trailer goes to White. White, nice pass. The assist, the basket's Irvin's, but the assist is Zane White.
Great extra pass by Zane. He could have taken that shot. Saw his teammate, got him the ball for an easy layup.
You are absolutely right, bro. That is
another good
tremendous.
cover down.
Yeah, Irvin gets it. Now, what did we have on the ball? Oh, he must have stepped on the baseline. And we'll run an out-of-bounds play. Let's see if they run the line. They're really not getting lined up like I can tell that that's not what Mike wanted. Lemkuhl, a dangerous player, gives it off. Driving on the basket. I'm going to tell you what, very determined Kylan Borneman gets his team back to within 14. Here's Aiden Shaw's shot up, just barely missing. We're there for the rebound, and working hard is DJ Traylor.
And that's DJ's strength right there, getting us an extra possession, making the putback there. Aiden's shot looks a lot better this year.
Those are going to fall. 7 points for DJ. Oops. The young man tried to catch, Borneman tried to catch it with one hand, and Coach Riggs will have a nice word for him. New people checking in. We'll get those numbers for you in a minute. 5 is Connor Cook. There's also a Cook 35 that's playing post. And now I've let the other number get away from me, trying to give you a little color on it.
45 down there.
Yeah, Lemkuhl scares me every time he touches it. And we're going to pick up a foul, Brian. That's Zane. That's his second one. Yep. I was right. We have 5 fouls. They have 5 team fouls. And Lemkuhl, who's a very good shooter, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Teichman's going to go to that second group here to close out the half.
And that's
some fresh legs, see if he can extend the lead.
We know this is the first time since he's been here he's had enough talent to do this.
Yeah.
I know even when Dylan Arnold and that crew was here, and Will Cisco and them, they only had about 7 players.
Yep.
And that was a good crew, too.
Absolutely.
He got a lot of mileage out of those young men. Vaughn on the point this time, cutting through. Vargason, his pass a little high, it'll go off the hands of Franks. Franks gave it all the effort he could. Lance Franks, he is a senior this year. Crossover dribble. We're playing pretty good defense. We're going to switch on that one. Vargason picks up Cook. They go inside, turn around, off the back of the rim, and coming out of there with it is Reagan. I just like the way this young man plays.
Eyes up, looking for his teammate.
Shot up, hit the front of the iron straight enough and need a little more leg. And, you know, Reagan's going to be here for another year. He's just a junior. Yep, we're going to have an old-fashioned three-point play as Franks looked like he has fouled. Basket is good. And looks like DJ Traylor's coming in for Reagan. I hope Reagan's not hurt. And here comes Mosley. Or no, that's Aiden Shaw. They're bringing them in for some offense.
Yeah, getting a little offense. DJ back on the floor, Aiden back on the floor.
31-19. Lemkuhl at the line, shot it, got it. Old-fashioned three-point play, 137. And here comes Aiden Shaw, the fine guard. You know, we've really got multiple people that can play point guard because Zach Creasy can. Here's Vaughn's three. Rolled around and coming out of nowhere, Mosley. That one rolled over. I think they moved the force field down to this end. Mosley goes up left-handed and gets it.
Great job there by Jalen. And DJ was right behind him if Jay didn't get that rebound. Good job with the left.
A little extra pressure by our guys. That's 8 points for Jalen Mosley. We execute a good switch. We steal. Here's Mosley with the speed. Let's see, Traylor behind him. Awkward shot, but you know who's there?
There he is.
DJ Traylor, his 9th point of the night. It's 35-20 with a 49-second and counting clock. You see it, Thompson and Smith clock. And driving in there, but we had a foul, was Sawyer. And it looks like Zach Creasy's going to check back in. 10 is checking in for them. That's Crochet. I want to thank Mike Riggs, Sean Stevenson, and Lee Lawrence, the principal at Gleason, for all of their help in getting these rosters and things together and the starters. It helps. The shot misses. Rebound Mosley, 41 seconds. Zach Creasy, the fine point guard, in there with this unit, kind of a mixed unit this time. Spinning rebound, and you see that was Sky King Mosley right there. Creasy wanted to go up, gets it back. Here's Vaughn. Oh, I wanted him to pull the trigger then. I'm doing too much coaching. Shaw under the back. His was down and came out. He goes up, he gets fouled, he'll shoot two.
Yeah, good rebound there. And I like the decision there. Mason make the extra pass. Led to a good quality shot there by Aiden Shaw.
And you're right. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I know that Mason Vaughn can bury it. Shot up, rolls around, but that's shooter's touch when they roll and fall in that way. Shaw with his 7th point of the night. That one hits the front of the iron, but straight enough to go in. Mosley flips it up and in. That young man's having a night with 10 points.
Yeah, game changer, coach, with the rebounds and putbacks. Nice to see him out there playing basketball this year.
We're trying to slow him up. Sawyer's with the basketball. And the half will end with the Jackson Christian Eagles 38. The Bulldogs of Gleason with 20. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with more at halftime.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
We are back, and you can see a shot of our cheerleaders down there. Now, Brian, most of these young ladies in the background are the Little Eagle cheerleaders.
Yes, they're a little bit older than the first group that cheered. I want to say that this might be our second and fourth through fourth grade. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. But they're doing a really good job, and Raven Parks does a good job with our cheerleaders, and it helps. It gets a lot of folks in the stands watching these kids play, too.
Of course, our older cheerleaders, along with the I don't know, we got to give that group a name. Do they have a name over that group of energetic young men and ladies?
They call themselves the Blue Crew. So
the Blue Crew.
Yeah, that's our club that we have for that, and they're doing a really good job.
Oh, you got to love them. And, of course, outstanding. Some quick thoughts, and then I'll give the scoring. We'll take another break, but that way the people can, while you and I are talking, your thoughts on this first half.
Well, they cut it. We had it at 14. They got it back to 10, I think. And then that second group there came in. And then you saw Coach Teichman kind of mix in Aiden and DJ with that group. He's trying to find his rotation, trying to find a good balance there, and we did a good job attacking the boards.
We really did, and I'm impressed with our defense. It gets better each year.
Yep. Getting our hands on basketballs, getting tips, getting out in transition, the kind of defense that Coach Teichman wants us to play.
And the bad news is, and I hate to use the word bad news, our Division II region or district, whichever one you want to call it, is one of the toughest in the state for basketball.
Yep.
And then we match up with some tough guys out of Memphis.
It is, and it's not an easy region. You don't have easy games, and but he's added some depth. Some guys have come out for him, and hopefully that'll pay off against Trinity, against USJ in our region, and then down the road we get to match up with some teams and really good teams out of Memphis, and it's a challenging region, and we know that, and that's what he talked about with me before the game. He played anybody and everybody this summer, trying to get these guys to match up against really good competition.
Really did, and I tell you what, I think they had an outstanding summer, and even the football players, they didn't miss football practice, and they tried to get as much basketball in, and that's what you have to do at a small school. We are Division II, Single A. We will remain there next year, and our district didn't get any easier. I know some people say, well, USJ moved up. We still got some great teams, and when it comes time to match up in football, we get to match up with the boys from Middle Tennessee most of the time.
That's right, and we were putting the schedule out today, trying to get it filled for football, and Coach, there's going to be some different opponents and some really tough opponents from around the area, and I don't know if I'm supposed to put that out yet, so I'll hold off on it.
No, let's hold off a little bit, because Darby might skin you and I both.
I know. So I will say this, there will be some new teams coming to town, and we're excited about our schedule for next year.
And I see two of my favorite people. One of them is one of my old basketball players, Chris White himself. That's Zane's daddy. And, I got to shake hands with my main man. He was a basketball playing machine at Northside. His wife's too pretty for him, though. She is one of the sweetest and nicest people. But right there, two of my favorite people, and one of them an old student. And we'll forgive Chris because she went to Gibson County. That's okay.
Right.
Yeah, but they are Eagles all the way. And, of course, Chris's dad is David White, one of our great sponsors, too.
Yeah, I go to church with Mr. David and Miss Nita, really good friends of Jackson Christian, and enjoy seeing them every Sunday.
Well, I'm gonna give you something right now that you can't get on any other broadcast. You go up and ask Nita. First of all, her maiden name when she played at Beach Bluff High School was Nita Thornton. She was a playing and cheerleading machine during her time at Beach Bluff. Hey, she could flat put it. She had two brothers, Jim and Sonny, and they could flat put the ball in the hole. Of course, folks that are new to town, Beach Bluff High School doesn't exist anymore.
That's right.
And so Chris comes from a ball-playing family. Zane and his brother are great students. And we're going to take a time out enjoying the 18-point lead. But remember, in the girls' game, it got close there for a while after we had a nice lead. It's 38-20. Jackson Christian in the lead over a fine Gleason team. We'll be back after this timeout.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
We are back, but I had a very enjoyable conversation. I just got to talk to one of the greats from the 80s over at Northside, but like I said, I have gone to church with his dad, David, and with Miss Nita, and I think you do now, right? Or
yes,
you
sir.
go with Chris and him?
No, we go to Skyline there.
Okay, you go to
yeah.
And great people. We used to go to the old Eastchester Church of Christ.
Okay.
Now, there's a different congregation. That's the old Middleton and Payne congregation that's over there now. Brian, some quick thoughts. What does both teams, especially our Eagles, need to do to maintain this lead?
Yeah, just more of the same. Get out and pressure, play defense without fouling, and get some steals and some transition buckets, and let's extend this lead. For Gleason, they've got to be strong with the ball and get good shots. When they get good shots, they're making them. But our defense is doing a good job taking them out of rhythm.
We haven't given them any. Drake Lemcule has 10 for them. Borneman has 7, and Sawyers has 3 for us. What a load here. Aiden Shaw, 7. DJ Traylor, 7. Jalen Mosley off the bench with 10 big ones, 4 in the first quarter, 6 in the second. Zane White has 3 big free throws. Also, Jaden Irvin has a basket. Mason Vaughn's come on to score 5, and he's a freshman along with Vargason.
Yeah, you got some good minutes from 10 different guys there, and a luxury that Coach Teichman, you mentioned it, hasn't had in a couple of years, and so we'll use this rotation. And obviously, when you get into region play and down the stretch, you'll shrink that lineup down. But you want to find out what your guys are made of, from your freshmen to your seniors, and find that group that you can go to.
Building valuable experience to play when there's going to be foul trouble. And I'm going to be honest, we hadn't scored, but I really like Ridgely Reagan. And, Zach Creasy does a good job now. Aiden's going to handle the point. It's really like we've got 2 point guards out there on the floor.
That's right.
Zach Creasy wears 24. We'll appraise you him. We got a stack with Zane White and Irvin down low. And, the one guy may have dropped in there. Interception on the pass. They get it out. 31, Borneman going to the basket, and it's knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by us.
Yeah, really good hands there by Aiden. He didn't concede the layup, but he also wasn't going to foul.
That was very smart because he last year did fight the foul problem a little bit.
Yeah, we got to have Aiden Shaw on the floor.
4,
that's for sure.
Okay, it came in. Now, you heard me counting out loud. I'm bad about doing that. And, in my coaching career, I never had a turnover, and it wasn't because of me. My kids counted. And, bumper cars right there. Cade Sawyer's picking up the foul right there.
Yeah, physical basketball game. Zane Strong with the ball there in Eagles basketball.
Zane does a lot of little things, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a glue guy. He's going to hold this team together and do rebound, block shots, whatever it takes.
And then Zach does a lot of things. You don't always hear their name, but they do a lot of little things. Cutters, they try to trap him, then cut the passing lanes off. Zach back down the corner. This is Aiden Shaw leaning back. Irvin, though, we get the rebound. Did a good job on around the horn. White gives it to Creasy. Creasy, here goes Shaw. He penetrates 13-footer up and down.
And that's his game right there. He's got to take the threes to keep the defense honest, but he wants to get to that pull-up jumper.
Ninth point for him, 20-point lead. Cade Sawyer's with the basketball. They're running a double high stack. Lemkuhl steps out from it. We trap. And everybody has to rotate when you're playing man. Oh, there it is. Blocked by Shaw. Shaw's going for it. And he wanted to flush that one. Didn't quite get over the rim.
Nah, he didn't gather himself and wasn't able to get up there and do it.
Here's a shot off the iron tip. Zach Creasy, another one of those guys that does all those little things. To Zane White. Zane's pushed. They didn't call it. But you know what? Great job in Dresden. It's where Mike used to be a long time. Gleason wants to call a timeout. We're going to take one with him.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Back at Jackson Christian School, check out our logo sponsors on the board there, and Jackson State Community College, one of those fine ones. I don't know. I can't find anything to really be critical about, Brian.
No, it's a good start to the half. And Gleason there, coach deciding, let's take a timeout, try to stop this run and keep this from getting too far out of reach.
And that's a good timeout by Mike Riggs, who is helped by Sean Stevenson, Luke Hayes, and, of course, Chan Malray. And
really getting after him, Coach, in the backcourt.
Good effort by our kids, too. And everybody's hustled. And as long as the team hustles, we learn that in football. Together we can do a lot of stuff.
That's right.
Sawyer's with it. And I don't know if the young lady Sawyer's is kin to him, even a sister. But both of them can play basketball for Gleason. Lemkuhl, and he's getting serious look, see, because he had DJ. DJ makes the steal. Shaw was good defense, cut him off. And there is the basket by DJ Traylor, who's got 9 now.
Really good patience by DJ. Shot fake, let him go by, then lay it in.
Man, I'm standing
another steal, Coach.
That's 11 for DJ. Looks like he's fixing to get 13, and he does. 2 steals. I wouldn't want DJ guard me because he is all over you like white on rice.
Yes, sir. And Coach Teichman not content. He's wanting his guys to get out even more in pressure.
Yep. The younger ones are going to come on here in a minute. Cook tries to feed inside, and Irvin may have leaned in just a little bit. The only man that really knows whether it's a foul or not is Terry Clement, and like I said, I will bend to his judgment. I coached against him, and I also had him call my games in my later years when I was doing those one-year things. Terry is one of the most honest officials there is.
Good man.
A lot of pressure on the out-of-bounds play, and they have to go deep into the forecourt here. They couldn't made that pass. Vargason, it's got to be credit card time. He took the charge.
Yeah, you can see Mason saw it coming, able to rotate over there and take the hit. And
that was Mason, not Vargason. Both of them hustle. And Mason Vaughn, man, does he play baseball too?
He could. He could.
Wow.
He can do all three.
You know, at the high school I went to, and they go to a 1-3-1, they being Gleason. We got a 2-guard front, gapping it to Vaughn. Vaughn's 3 up off the back of the iron. Fighting for it is Reagan. And he is, I'm going to tell you what, great effort. We've got nothing but a great effort out of him. And Gleason fans, your 2 young men, 5, which is Cook and Lemkuhl, hey, give them credit for a good effort. Man, you like that kind of play.
I like that rebound from Ridge. Their guy had position, but he went straight up over the top of him and was able to get that. And they're going to get a foul on Gleason.
Yeah, the other official changes the call, which is okay. We'll take it. And that foul, is that on Crochet? Out deep here. That's Mosley, who's had a fine night. Vargason back out front to Reagan. Reagan runs a cut through. Second cutter gets it. We bounce pass. We missed it, but a great play. I want to watch tonight. I'm going to go home and watch the replay of that. We're over the back.
Really good play there by Co. Jay just probably should have gone off the glass there.
Yeah.
He could have that one back. He'd use the backboard.
The only thing I hate is when we waste a good pass.
That's right.
But you'll love to see it. Here we go, almost a steal. And good defense. Lemkuhl is cool. He goes and throws the back door, but Vaughn dropped in there, and Lance Franks did a good job of coming over to help.
Yeah, we had multiple guys coming down, playing really good team defense right now. Coach Tyson will watch this film and be pleased with that.
Some people will get some positive marks there. Now, that's a good out-of-bounds play, and they got us that time. Lemkuhl is a strong young man.
Yeah, I'd like to see Co maybe just slide over there a little bit in position, but good foul. Make him earn it at the line.
Yeah. You do know that Lemkuhl is just a freshman.
Is he?
Yes. According to the roster I have, he is a freshman.
Good-looking kid.
He really is. And, boy, he drops those free throws. Shot it, got it, as Bill Haney would say. He's got 11 on the night. See 23 coming in for them. That's Gustafsson. Second one by Lemkuhl. Shot it, got it. He's got 12. The lead is 46-22. And I'm not sure. There was a misread somewhere because we had a man standing wide open in the lane, and they looked like they were looking for him on the block.
Yeah, Jay was on the other side. Interesting little miscommunication there.
Good defense again. We were jumped to the ball. We had good help side rotation. There's the knockaway. Then the reach in by Gleason. Gustafsson with his first foul, team's fourth foul. Jackson Christian has 3 team fouls. Vargason has to pick it up. Sawyer's all over him, and good defense. Ball streaking to the hole, and it just wouldn't stay down, but Mosley finishes it off.
Good drive by Ridge and a good follow there by Jay.
I wished I had an earpiece in Reagan's ear. I would holler, "Don't get discouraged, son. You're playing great."
Absolutely, giving us really good minutes.
Skip pass, we close out good. Round horn, we force Lemkuhl to put it on the ground. And I'm going to tell you what, Mosley, that was a clean hand on the ball. Mosley wanted to. He thought about flushing it. I liked him just getting the layup. 14 for Mosley.
Yeah, he was gathering himself, but good decision there by Jay. Lay it in.
Now, I know it oohs and ahs the crowd. The most overrated shot in basketball is the dunk.
That's right. Good D.
Oh, this may be over right here. A little slow step started, and he kind of shoved it over the rim. That was a two-flusher right there, as some people describe it.
Yeah.
Al McGuire used to talk about flushing the basketball. Mosley is tearing up. He's got 16 according to my books. Shot up, no good. Here's Reagan with it. Folks, let Reagan keep it, but he'll be unselfish. I told you he'd be unselfish. 8 1/4 for Mosley, 18 in the game.
Great pass there by Ridge.
Wholesale substitutions coming for Gleason. It is 54-22. We cut it off, make them shoot. We didn't get anybody blocked out. They got the rebound, and Gustafsson had the rebound. And did we lose it? We flipped it back in. Lemkuhl, always opportunistic. He gets his 14th point, and looks like just wholesale substitution. Officials timeout to do that. We won't take one on an official's timeout. Now let's see. Coach Teichman may want a timeout after all. He's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick one here on Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
And you saw the end of it. Jalen Mosley with a nice pass. They shortened the timeout then. I've got Mosley unofficially with 10 in this quarter alone. We've got kind of a mixture of players out there. See Zane White out there with them. Shot up. That's the other Cook. Wears 35.
Great pass.
Oh, yes. Is that Zane streaking down there? Zane
sir.
White. And that looks like the Zane White of last year. He's got 4 in this quarter and 7 in the game.
Zane running the floor. Zach finding him. That's more Zach's good vision there. Oh, man.
Oh, the Windex man himself has now turned into a rejecter. One of our fans almost got a Wilson sandwich.
And, Coach, you got Elijah DeMoss here coming off the bench. Really good minutes there by Jalen Mosley.
A young man that has the potential to be one of the finest running backs in the state next year. Can play quarterback, too.
That's right.
I know some schools that are looking at him for his value as a running back, though. Nice defense. We're going to trap out of this when they turn their back like a diving on the floor, Zach Creasy. We don't get it, but what an effort.
Yeah, it went off Gleason's foot, but then Zach, he wasn't sure, so he's diving on the floor trying to get it. I think he actually knocked it out.
He did.
Good defense
effort
there.
See Vaughn playing with some of the first group. So is DJ here. Or actually, it's not DJ, it's DeMoss. And he'll be a big part of our football team next year, as many other kids will be. Zane White, pretty good defense, his pressure. And the young man from Gleason was trying to, Chandler, trying to get a good pass off, but aggressive, dogging defense. Here is Elijah DeMoss wearing 3. Gives to Irvin. He penetrates. And I guarantee you, Vaughn wanted to crank that one. Here's Creasy. His 3 is up and nothing but net.
Good patience there by Mason. Could have taken it, drew the defender, and found Zach there in the corner.
As you see, less than 35 seconds left when I stop talking. And we have got a huge lead. We're playing with a lot of our younger ones. There's a hole there. That one is on Zane White. That will be his 3rd, and I have a feeling they will sub for him because Coach may let them have one short run together in the 4th quarter.
And you got 3 freshmen coming in. I want to call him Aaron Smith. He's not Aaron Smith. That's Carter Smith, Co Vargason, and Tucker Jones in there for the Eagles.
Okay, and I don't have 31, I don't think, on my roster. Shot out, rebound, though. It comes down to number 33, Blassingame. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So 2 big ones coming up. First one had a little twist to it. It comes off the rim. Got to let that ball come straight out of the fork, or those 2 fingers especially, with some rotation. This one a little better but flat, and it cuts down on the amount of rim you got to shoot at.
That's right. See if the Eagles hold for the last shot here.
Vaughn with the ball with about 17 seconds left in the quarter. Vargason out there with him. DeMoss. 21, and we'll get, here goes Vaughn going to the hole to kick out. The shot is up, rattles off, and Gleason will get the rebound to end this quarter. Jackson Christian 61, Gleason 24. Let's take a timeout.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
We are back for the final quarter of this contest, 61-24, commanding lead right now. And a lot of subs in for Mike Riggs, trying to get his bench some expertise, playing some because he's going to need them. They have a tough single-A district to play in up there too.
This is good for our young kids too as well.
Oh,
playing
really
in a difficult region, sometimes they don't get minutes, but this is good for them, get some experience. Good defense.
It really was, and it'll be our basketball. You are watching Worthy Road Studio. We'll remind you, these two games will be archived by tomorrow morning at the latest, may be archived by 11 or 12 tonight if you want to go back and watch them. Two fine contests. We penetrate, the kick out, and a little T-Berry shuffle music there.
Yeah, you got a little nervous. Young kid in there, but like to see, he can shoot it. We'll want to see him pull that trigger.
Absolutely. Now these guys are freshmen, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You got Elijah in there as a junior, but not a lot of basketball experience.
No, he's just an athlete.
That's right.
Yeah, well, Steele, Vargason wants to motor. He's got a man ahead of him, but the angle was not right. He takes it, floats, doesn't get it. Guess what? Gets his own rebound, sticks it in.
Yeah, good follow there. Got off balance. Was expecting some contact and was able to get the putback.
Gleason moves the ball around the horn. Looking, nice shot up. Drifted a little inside from Cook. Connor Cook with that shot. Getting it back is Taylor. Taylor, a little hesitation shot, and it's down and good for his first points of the night.
Persistent effort there by Gleason.
Gleason will always hustle under Mike Riggs, and he's going to get the kind of program that he wants out of all of this. And it will come and be a good one when he does. Spin move, Vargason, and he banks that. Looked like a pro then. Wonder if Ben taught him that move. Ben, you're getting too much credit tonight. Great play, some Great American Sports, one of our sponsors. But I guess he was. Ben's a softball and baseball player and stuff. Yeah, he does. Aloha Pools, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, some of our sponsors, Mitchell's Body Shop, Jackson State Community College. Please thank these people. Gleason on the attack, drive. They wanted to kick, but we've got good hands. They pick it up, and they will get Tucker Jones probably for over the back a little bit.
Yeah, pretty good block there, but I think he might have had that other hand on his body.
Yeah, hand on the body, and when you swing down, referees will anticipate sometimes. What you do is you just drape them and put the hand flat above.
Right.
Two shots, and it's off the back of the iron. This is Chandler at the line. Now, I have a feeling Mike's going to go back, Mike Riggs. I know him. They're going to take some free throw practice. They've missed a few free throws. That one is good. Chandler gets on there with his first points of the night. Tristan Chandler, he's a 10th grade forward. A lot of young people for both teams out there on the field. A little dribble weave. We get our shot blocked. They come up with it and come down the floor. And there we go. That's the hand coming down. If you go back tomorrow night or tomorrow in the daytime, you can watch that. And Brian will be here with Chester County action. That's always a hot game with Freed Hardeman down there right close to Chester County High School. And, Lord, my English teachers would have me for saying right close like that. Purely Southern all the way. And Taylor with his first free throws, his third point of the night. Owen Taylor is a 10th grader, and like I told you, youth is out there for both teams. And coming off and rebound right there by Lance Franks. They're going to pick up a steal with Taylor getting that one. He's going to bring it the length of the floor, jump stopped, and they'll say there is a foul on Reagan.
Pretty good defense, I thought, there by Ridge.
I'm going to get shot by a friend. It was great defense. Actually, I could have called an offensive foul for clearing out. But I'm not down there. 2 shots coming here, or 1 and 1 actually. And Tristan Chandler getting some good action and points here. Second one off the rim. There's Franks with the rebound. He's going to give it to Vargason. You know, I like the way this younger unit, and you know they don't get that much. I mean, in practice they get some time, but not the kind of time the other kids get. Rebound pulled strongly by Gleason. 2:46. Dilday had the ball, 22. He's driving, gets his shot rejected. Here come the Eagles. Franks wants it just off the iron, rebounded, kicked out. Franks going to try it again. Lance's shot's down and good.
Yeah, they're just calling this timeout, get the subs in. Really good job there by Lance. Missed the 3, came back to him, stepped in there and knocked down the mid-range jumper.
Now, I hope I get number 4's name right. Dawson Luheiler and the coaches told me the right name. I didn't have my ink pen to phonetically sound. Smart move, but it bounced right to our player.
That's right.
Here comes Vargason. He's looking, and he throws it up in the air. They knock it away and steal it, or actually just grabbed it out of the air. 149, 67-29. Dilday with the basketball. Here's a shot up. High arcing shot comes off the iron. Rebound fought for, and here comes DeMoss. And you know he's got to feel good about having his hands on the ball and getting that rebound. And a nice pass. And Frank scores again, and we're going to, I mean, everybody's getting into the ball game now. See 44, Aaron Lawson coming out. Try to get some of those new guys. 12 for Gleason is Parker Morgan. You got 9th graders for both teams in there now in a lot of spots. Here's a drive to the bucket. Reagan got a piece of it. They get the rebound of it. 14, Ashton Morgan driving, has to pick it up. Gives it over to Parker Morgan. Now that's a mismatch because Reagan has got arms, head, and shoulders. Now they may have gotten, did they get DeMoss for that one? They either got him or Franks.
Yeah, they got Franks for it.
I was going to say it was one of the two. This will still be the 1 and 1 with 25 seconds left. Running clock. And he hits his first one. He'll get a second one. 12 is Morgan. Nice free throw shooter. He got both of them. 69-31 will hold the basketball. Vargason is really slowing down, and folks say he's faster than that. 69-31, your final score. The Eagles and Lady Eagles win tonight. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back for final comments from Coach Brian Bullard and Coach Joe Holloway.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Well, two happy finals. The Lady Eagles won, and so did the men's team. The Lady Eagles got tighter than it's comfortable, but 58-53. Good job by them. The men were on fire tonight, 69-31. Brian, your thoughts about this contest?
Yeah, just a good night here at Jackson Christian School. Really good effort by our girls, a tight game, and they were able to pull away. Did a great job there by our guys. Just defensive effort, intensity, tenacity there, and two good wins and a good start to our basketball season.
Absolutely. Let's go over some scoring. And I thought Drake Lemcule, an outstanding young man who also comes from a very revered family in the area of Gleason High School in the city of Gleason. He had 14 for them. Borneman had 7. It looks like Chandler with 1. Morgan with 1, and then Taylor came on and had a very good night. He had 4 for his final total. Sawyers had a 3, and we just kept Sawyers from getting some shots because the young man had a good stroke at shooting the basketball. Now, Brian, check these out. This is pretty balanced, but Aiden Shaw had 9. DJ Traylor, a big 13 points, hustle points.
Yep. Yeah, DJ did what he does. That's right.
Lance Franks came on and got 4 points to help the cause. Jalen Mosley didn't start, but he had a third quarter. He had 10 points in the third quarter for a total of 20.
Yeah, but he just makes a difference on the rebounding side of things, on the defensive side of things, and able to get some putbacks and things like that. And it's really good to see him part of this basketball program.
And a delightful young man. You and I have had him on the Jackson Christian Eagles show at Hub City Deli, and he's got good answers, very articulate, smart, and you know, we didn't really have a bad interview all year on that show.
That's right.
Zane White came on, the senior. He scored 7 big points, but he did a lot of little things for the team. Cole Vargason had 4 and really looked sharp there in the fourth quarter. He got better as the game went on. He played well early. Zach Creasy, people don't sometimes appreciate Zach. Does so many little things. He and Zane are like that. He had a big 3, but his floor game was impeccable.
Yeah, he did a really good job. Our young guys did a good job there, and just a good team win.
And Jaden Irvin was everywhere. You didn't always hear his name called out, etc., like that, but go back and watch and see his contributions. He hustled. Mason Vaughn, he got 5. Could have had more. He had some very unselfish passes. And Mason, as a freshman, showed why he's one of those guys. We used to have the Elks Award for a guy that played 4 sports. I think he could play any sport he wanted to.
And you asked me about baseball, and his dad's talked to us about it. He definitely could do that too, and really good young player and not scared, not feared. He's just fearless out there to take shots and really good basketball IQ. And from top to bottom, everybody that came in tonight contributed, played hard, did their job, and made it really tough on Gleason to try to score.
Absolutely. I'm going to hit a few of these sponsors, and we'll get one more closing comment from Brian. But Lifestyle Vision, Snookums Restaurant down there in Chester County, you need to try it out. Nest Realty, Lonnie Cobb Ford, King Jewelers, Bank of Jackson, Arrington Funeral Home Directors, Kaufman's Furniture. You also had Alive Hydration and Spa, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, Elite Dental, Aloha Pools, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Thompson and Smith brings you the scoreboard. The Blacksmith Restaurant, another one of those great places, one of our logo sponsors, Jones Chevrolet. These are all logo sponsors. Dynamics Physical Therapy, Jackson State, Mitchell's Body Shop, and, of course, the postgame show brought to you by Great American Sports. Please go by, thank these people, because you get it free. You don't get held to extortion like the National Federation, and I understand some people could not get the National Federation broadcast. Bopped out on them in the second quarter.
Yep.
Some it bopped out at the introductions of the starting lineups. Folks, you get this. Jackson Christian and Worthy Road Studios work hard so you can watch your kids, your grandkids, kids you know, for free. And we want to thank our Gleason people, and please advise people this game will be saved. And we had a great crew tonight, and we will tell you about them in just a moment. But don't forget, this is a copyright broadcast, and any replay, reproduction, etc. like that, you know what the rules are. You are illegal. But let's do it smoothly. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Your play-by-play tonight was done by Coach Joe Holloway, not accused of being the mouth of the South like Jimmy Hart was, but the color announcer, one of the real good guys. If you want to get uplifted in positive spirit, go see Brian Bullard. Directed by the one and only, we love him. We won't be at Hub City Deli with Gary tomorrow night, but we will be here with Gary. And cameras, Stephanie Janda, Ashley Janda, and the one and only executive producer, Paul Schultze. We're going to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.